Ladies and gentlemen, we are tuned in to the Rico Report.
I really don't know what to tell you.
That game was insane. Welcome to the Big Squad.
Shout out to the Big Squad.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to the Big Squad.
welcome on a very special evening to the Rico Report. We are here. He is our team. This is the Buffalo Fanatics. Bing, 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 bing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy back at it again. This is the Rico Report, brought to you by the Buffalo Fanatics. Shout out to the Big Squad. What it do? What's happening on the Friday evening? Yeah, the season's over, fellas. The season is over, ladies and gentlemen. It is over. We are definitely in the off season because right now the vibe is like, yo, my Friday nights, man, I'm just gonna chill. And this is a chill Friday night. We don't have any specific Bills chatter to talk about because trust me, believe me when I tell you, we will get into the Bills chatter once, you know what I'm saying, draft stuff starts to come a little more. We start to get a little more deeper into the draft chatter. But I mean, there's a pretty big game coming up this Sunday for those that are sleeping and are not even caring. Real question: are y'all watching? Are you guys watching the Super Bowl? I need to know if you guys do you guys care to watch the Super Bowl? I mean, if you love football, you're gonna watch it. You're gonna watch it regardless. But I was just curious to see like if people like really invested in watching that game. So I was curious if you guys are there. By the way, shout out to everybody in this bitch. We got Karan, Ball the Chief. What's going on, man? I got my man Ryan Teal always showing love in the building. What's going on, Ryan? I see you, man. I see you, bro. I see my man Bobby Ray in the building. Listen, I got to give a shout out to my guy Bobby Ray, man. There are a lot of draft gurus out there. I used to hate on my guy Bobby. I thought, yo, you don't know jack shit. You know what I'm saying? But he's proven himself. We have a mock draft that we do with just myself, Bobby, and Pierre. And Bobby right now is the leader right now. He's out of I think we've done this, like 6 or 7 times now. And he's leading the pack. I have not won one yet. I'm hoping this is the year that I win one. But Bobby's been spot on, man. He's been spot on. So if I go to anybody, Bobby's number 1. Steve and Dave, that I trust, are number 2 in my camp, right? But Bobby's my guy, man. So I got to give a shout out to Bobby. So don't steer me wrong, man. When you give me something to put out to the people, it better be right. Because I lean on you. Well, what's going on, Richard Rush? I see you, my guy. Richard Rush in the building. What's happening? Joshua Thornton, J.R. I see Joshua Arnold is here. Maurice Anderson. What's going on, Mr. Anderson? M.A. Corey Buffalo. What's happening, man? What's going on, everybody? I hope you guys are great. I see that my guy, Mr. Wick, says, yo, honestly, Brady and Gronk are much more likable now that they left New England. Let me be real with you guys, man. Daniel Guaris, man. I see you, man. What's going on, fam? I actually like Tom Brady. He's actually an enjoyable person. It's New England that I don't like. I don't like their fans and anybody that goes to New England. But if you leave New England, you become somewhat more likable. And Tom Brady is a likable freaking individual. And when you hear the stories, when you it comes out of respect. When you've been whooping our tail for 20 years, it's a respect thing. Like, we looked forward as Bills fans, we looked forward to playing the Patriots. We did. Why? Because we wanted to beat Tom Brady so bad, right? Because we knew it got to him. It was like every game was as competitive as can be. And we did everything we can. We didn't really care about like the other games, but when we face New England, yo, it's on like Donkey Kong, man. But dude, man, I like Tom Brady, man. I do. You know what? I started liking him way more was after every win against a team, he'd play a clip. Hey guys, great win against the such and such. We're on to San Francisco, and then a banging beat would come on. I was like, oh, I hate that guy, but I love that. Love that about him. I'm not even capping, man. No cap. I actually like him. I'm a fan of him. I'm a fan of Tom Brady, man. And and I have questions that I'm gonna put out for you guys. I got a few things that I want to talk about, but he's actually more likable. Now, Gronk, not at all. I don't like the individual Gronk is. He's just a big douchebag. Just a big douchebag, man. Not a fan. I just cannot, will not. Just Gronk doesn't do it for me, man. Low Wolf says, yo, take it easy, Rico. I live in New England. My bad, man. My bad, fam. It's a team. It's the team, man. I don't like the team. But Gronkowski, though, nah. He was annoying, obnoxious when he was retired. You know what I'm saying? He was just doing all this fuckery. Like, nah, fam. Like, nah, I can't do it. I can't. Gronk, I cannot. But I'm from Buffalo. And he had a clip. I don't know if you guys saw the clip. It was a clip of like, yo, man, how did you like? Did you know that you were that close to playing the Bills? He's like, yo, it was gonna be pretty cool. I could play the team that, that's my hometown, or I'm gonna play the Chiefs, the Super Bowl reigning champs, and rah rah rah. And truth be told, I was like, yo, snooze fest. I ain't trying to hear about Gronk. He's just super annoying, man. Super annoying. But anyway, you gotta respect Tom Brady. You gotta respect him, man. This is his 10th Super Bowl appearance. Fam, not 3. You know what I'm saying? Not 4, not 5, not 6. I'm sounding like the damn Miami freaking Heat. Dude, this is his 10th appearance. And what makes this one a lot more interesting is that it's his 10th appearance, but it's his 10th appearance without Bill Belichick and not on the New England team, right? He went to a different team, although a very talented team, went to a different team and took him to the Super Bowl. Jameis Winston's got to be like, damn. Man, I thought I had it. Man, I thought I was that guy. Yo, they built the team around Jameis Winston, man. Yo, they built the team around Jameis Winston, and he still couldn't do it. Yo, you got to stop turning the damn ball over, Jameis Winston. Yo, 30 touchdowns, man, but 30 interceptions? Fam, man, you got to care about the damn football. Shit. But that guy was a walking, 4,500-yard passer. But, man, 30 interceptions, though? Whew. Can't do that, man. You really can't do that. You really can't do that. Mr. Wick says, yes, Rico, I'm pulling for Brady over KC on Sunday. I refuse to root for a team that sent home our Bills. Plus, KC is getting too cocky. They need to be brought down a peg. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I was trying to think. I don't know if you guys are into wrestling. And there's always a wrestler that was hated at first, just couldn't stand them, and then something happens where you actually start to enjoy them. And then there's that new wrestler that comes in and you just hate them. Maybe eventually you'll start to like them. So for those that watch wrestling, who is Tom Brady? The one you hated for so long and then you started to like him? And who is Patrick Mahomes? I had a few in mind. And I'd like to share that. But for the wrestling guys that are out there, let me know. Shout out to my girl, Brooke. Brooke says, yo, Buffalo disowned Gronk after that Trey White hit a few years ago. Yeah, that was a coward move, man. Brooke, you ain't wrong. You are not lying, Brooke. You are not lying. I'm not about that at all. Like he was already annoying as hell before, right? All the stupid nonsense he was doing. And then he pulled that stunt. That's something that's never going to be forgotten. I don't care if you're a Buffalo kid or not. I wonder where from Buffalo he's from. That's what I'm curious about. If you guys know, let me know. But yeah, I'm definitely not interested. Definitely not interested. Richard Rush says, yo, Rico, do you hate the Gronk Manscaped ads? They suck. He's so dumb. Makes Buffalo look dumb. Dude, Buffalo should not even claim that fool. Don't even claim him. Don't even claim him. If he's like, yeah, I'm from Buffalo. Yo, we don't claim you, kid. We do not claim you whatsoever. Not interested. Go away. We're not about that life for sure. Corey Buff says, yo, Gronk is from Buffalo. He gets more love from them than effing Brady. Nah, man, I doubt it. But I mean, a lot of people just don't like Brady. They just don't like him. I don't mind him. I really don't. Yo, the Spud says, yo, Rico, Gronk is a wannabe, man. He's a wannabe The Rock. Everything he does off season. I think he tries to mimic The Rock mixed with a college frat boy. It gets, yeah, you know what? That's perfect way to say it. It gets tiring. Like the act is tired, man. It's like, yo, find a new shtick. Is that what they call it? Find a new shtick, my guy. Like it's over with. It's over with. But for the wrestling, let me know who you guys see. Richard Rush says, yo, Rico, the Four Horsemen back in the day, love them or hate them. They were entertaining. The Four Horsemen were legit. What do you had? Like you said you had Anderson, Iron Anderson or Arn Anderson. You had Ric Flair. Wasn't Ric Flair part of the Four Horsemen? Who are the other two? I can't remember who the other two were. I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank for the Four Horsemen. But I got Arn Anderson, that's for sure. He's from Williamsville. I don't know where Williamsville is, so makes no difference to me. Is that like North Side, North Buffalo, South Buffalo? I definitely know it's not on the East End. It ain't East Buffalo, that's for damn sure. Maybe it's West. Maybe it's in the West End. I have no idea. Laurinaitis. He reminds you of Laurinaitis? I don't know what you're saying. My guy Karan the Chief says, yo, I hope you had a great day, my guy. Yo, I had a pretty good day, man. Pretty good day. But I gotta tell you guys something, man. I gotta tell you something. So I had a eye appointment today, just to kind of, the old eye checkup. And so like I'm wearing exactly what you see I'm wearing right now. Like my BF, my hoodie, and I have a Bills mask. And the optometrist, I believe I think it's the optometrist, right? The optometrist is like, oh, Bills fan. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, obviously. And because normally just people don't make comments, they're just whatever. And he's like, oh, Bills fan. I'm like, yeah. I was like, a fan? And he was like, huge fan. I was like, oh, you guys already know how I feel. But when people say they're huge fans, you start to question them on stuff, and they absolutely know nothing, or they'll give you some statistic where you're like, nah, fam, you're not a huge fan. So anyway, so he goes, yeah, I'm a huge fan. He's like, so how'd you feel about them getting bounced out by the Chiefs? The Chiefs are just too good, man. So I was like, okay, he seems to know what he's talking about. So we start talking, and I'm like, let me see what he's talking about, right? You guys already know I like to test these guys. So I'm like, yo, fam, let me ask you a question. While he's doing his thing, he goes, I'm like, a lot of folks, and I've heard and I've seen it plenty of times from you guys, where you guys feel that this current Bills team that we just had is somewhat similar to the 90s Bills that we had back then, right? A very strong offense that can score at will and really good. And people that have been watching the Bills for a long time, I've seen them, and I've seen them right that, hey, it reminds me a lot of the 90s Bills with Jim Kelly, Thurman, rah. So I asked him the very same, because I asked him how old he was. I'm like, wait, how old are you? He's like, I'm 44. So he's like, you're a little younger than I am. So you were young when the 90s Bills were doing their run. And I was like, I was young, but I somewhat kind of remember. And you go back and kind of refresh your memory. He's like, I was in it. I saw it. So I'm like, okay, so then talk to me. Are they similar? He's like, not even close. Not even close. That 90s team, and it got us talking, right? And it got me thinking when I wanted to bring it to you guys. It got me thinking. When he said that they're not even close, I was like, why? I want to know why. He's like, man, you had Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed. You know what I'm saying? We had capable tight ends. The O-line was solid. Run block and pass block, right? Andre Reed. Then you had on the defensive side, Cornelius Bennett. You had Bruce Smith. And he's just going off on Cornelius Bennett, that Daryl Talley. You had Steve Tasker on the squad. Like, you just had a team. And he's like, this team is not even close to that. Like, how can anybody think that they're close? I was like, huh. And when old heads that are talking, and by the way, when I say old head is it's a respect thing. It's like the OGs. When the old heads, the guys I've been watching for a while, are talking, I listen. I want to hear what they got to say. And I was curious as to why he was so adamant that team looked nothing like them. He's like, we don't have that Thurman Thomas type of running back. We don't have that Bruce Smith type of end, right? In my mind, I'm like, but those guys are Hall of Famers, right? And I just said it. I'm like, but those are Hall of Famers. He's like, yeah, but no guys are even close to that right now. So like, how could you be the team of the 90s when we had pressure from coming from the defense, veteran guys getting after it, and we had veterans on the offensive side of the ball. I'm like, it goes to tell me that we're close, but we're not there. We're not there yet to be like the 90s, but we're like a different variation of them offensively. But he wasn't buying it. He was like, nah, we're not. We're a very good team, don't get me wrong, but nothing like the 90s team. So they got me thinking, I'm like, man, are we that far away from that 90s team, right? And I'm like, it might be something, right? Brooke says, we had Bruce Smith then, and we need him now. Boy, do we ever. Boy, do we ever. But that, like you guys are saying, man, loaded on both sides. Loaded on both sides. We are not loaded on both sides right now. So we can't really say anything. We can't really say that we're like the 90s team. Ryan Teal says, we need another Bruce Smith. Bruce is loose. Yeah, we definitely do. So as we're talking, we're just kind of, we're just shooting the shit. And he's like, so if people want to talk about this team, you got to look at the team overall, right? We were a solid overall team. We were built for defense and offense. So we had playmakers on both sides of the ball. So like right now, this Bills team is not there yet. We had an extremely great offense, and we could score, but we're not as balanced as you think we are. So then it got me thinking even further. I'm like, so are we not that we're fluke, but like, could we do this again? Can we get back to it again? Or was this one of those like 1 year and we're done type of thing? I don't personally think that, but it got me thinking about it. And it was valid. And he was like, and it's okay. And we're talking, we're going back and forth. He's like, I'm like, it's okay to think that, but like, they're very good. I think they're going to be good for a long time, especially with Josh Allen. But like, Josh Allen makes that team, and the addition of Stephon Diggs makes it great. But like the run game, tight end, he's like, we're good, but we're not far away. We still got a lot of work to do. Joshua Richardson, JR. What's going on, JR? He says, what up, Rico? Did you hear about what the old Patriots players said about Tom Brady? They said Brady was the reason why they won all the chips, not Bill. Let me tell you something, man. I listened to my guys yesterday, the Bills guys. I call them the Bills guys. They're still my guys, right? Dave and Steve and Teddy Bruschi is up to his nonsense again, talking foolishness out of his mouth. And these guys, Dave and Tilt are hilarious, man. I like watching those guys. But that being said, when I hear about these old players talk about how dare they talk about how this team is not the Patriot way was always lived and will always be with Tom Brady. I don't care what anybody tells me. And then when you have a prominent quarterback that says, anywhere but the Patriots, fam, it's a wrap. The Patriot way, and I'm fine with Amendola saying that, the Patriot way left with Tom Brady, right? Bill Belichick is a different cat. And not everybody is gonna warm up to that type of stuff. And it's the beautiful thing of having a quarterback is that people will gravitate towards a quarterback. And Teddy Bruschi's comments about Stafford is soft for not wanting to come here. You soft. Nah, fam, it has nothing to do with soft. I want to go where I'm actually going to enjoy where my destination is going to be. I'm not just going to go there just because it's Bill Belichick. Man, please. I want to enjoy where I'm at. And you guess what? Your protege, I just had him. And if he's a mirror image of what the product that he came from with New England, I want nothing to do with it. I want nothing to do with it. So Bruschi, kick rocks, man. And that guy's a loser anyway. Him and Rodney Harrison, those two bums. I don't like Rodney Harrison I didn't like him as a player. Even when he was with the Chargers, I didn't like him. And when he went to New England, I didn't like him then. And I don't like him on TV. That bum. I don't like any, I didn't like him in any of those phases. And then Bruschi, I don't like his face. That boy annoys me. That dude annoys me big time, man. But anyway, that being said, calling out another player and saying that, they're soft. Nah, he's smart, right? He wants his career to be enjoyed, and he wants it to last, because we all know that Belichick, when he has no use for you, like any other team, but he makes it clear when he has no use for you, you gone. Like there is no love. It's all business in New England. It's all business. So nah, we ain't trying to do that. We ain't trying to do that. Harrison was an assassin. Harrison as a player for the Chargers, I liked. Not for the Patriots. I wasn't a big fan of him for the Patriots. He didn't do it to me. He didn't do it for me at all. Not one bit. But back to my question earlier, for those that are tuned in for the first time, if you guys are wrestling fans, that one wrestler that started off his career as one you hated, and then you didn't mind him. To me, what comes to mind, Triple H. You didn't really like Triple H at first when he was Hunter Hearst. You're like, nah, I don't like that guy. And then you start to kind of like him a little bit later on. Maybe that's Tom Brady, right? You start to kind of like him a little bit when he changed his attitude a little bit. Shawn Michaels, he was always liked. I like Shawn Michaels, always liked. He went through a period of being a guy that I wasn't a fan of, and then I liked him again. But like Pat Mahomes, though, I don't know. Pat Mahomes, I'm trying to figure out who he is, but I'm like just not a fan of right off the bat. And it's a respect thing. I obviously respect the player, but like, you know, he's got this thing about him that I'm like, I don't know if I'm a fan of him. And maybe it's because he beat my team. I don't know. Maybe I was salty. Maybe I'm still salty, but it is what it is. But anyway, wanted to kind of go around the league. I wanted to kind of chit chat, whatever you guys want to bring up and talk about. Obviously, it's the platform to do it. We're going around the league. That's what we want to do. Shout out to my guy, New Mexico, EJE. Albuquerque. Are you from Albuquerque? I think you are. Maybe not. Rico, we're close, but not quite like the 90s team. Need more pass rushers. We absolutely do. Let's stick on that topic for a little bit before we move on. See, Bobby Ray, you're with me, right? I'm not a fan of Mahomes no more, man. I'm not with it. I'm not with it whatsoever. I'm not with it. I'm not with him. All that little skip that he does, that little walk. I don't like his walk. His walk is very just not cool. Y'all, if you guys are reading between the lines, I don't like his walk. His walk is too, you know what I'm saying? Not that dude. And then when he skips and jumps and all that crap, I want to just knock the snot out of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, get a lick. Give him a good lick and say like we're coming back. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, top Bulls and that damn defense has something ready for his ass, because I'm not a fan. But Tom Brady, still a fan. I'm a fan of him. I like Tom Brady. I like Tom Brady. Rico says, Rico, talking like you're in elementary school teacher asking why you whooped Teddy at recess. I don't like Teddy. That's because I don't like his face. That's why I whooped his ass. Call his mom too. Call his mom and tell him. I don't care. Ooh, John Cena? Like John Cena, then you didn't like John Cena? So you're saying Pat Mahomes is a John Cena? You liked him when he came out, and now you don't like him? You're like, nah. But John Cena is still liked by a lot of folks. John Cena is still liked. There was a time where Hulk Hogan became a guy that you loved and then you didn't like, right? You're like, I don't like this new Hulk Hogan, right? This, the darkened beard Hulk Hogan. No, this Hulk Hogan was cool. Everyone was like, you know what I mean? Like that guy, he was cool. Now this guy, the Hulk Hogan, there was a lot of people that didn't like him. They weren't a fan of that dude. They did not like that dude whatsoever, man. But I hope NWO, NWO Hulk Hogan, there was some hate. Right? I might be dating some of you guys. I might be dating myself a little bit, but like Ron Simmons was liked. Then when Ron Simmons turned into Farouk, then everybody's like, I don't know if I'm liking Farouk. I like Farouk, but some people were not liking Farouk. They weren't a big fan of him. Not a big fan. But anyway, I digress. I don't want to get into the wrestling / football talk, but I want to get into this because I was more speaking on the 90s Bills. I was talking to my optometrist, and we're talking 90s Bills versus today's Bills. And a lot of folks have been saying like how similar they are, And I had somebody say, fam, they're not similar. Not at all. That 90s Bills is way better. That team was balanced. And the problem that we don't have is we're not balanced. We're not a balanced team. The Hogan NWA switch left me in tears. That was big, man. Nobody really liked that move. That NWA Hogan, it wasn't big. Then you had these guys coming in and walking around and like they own the place. Did I ever hate that? Razor Ramon. I loved Razor Ramon. When then he turned into this new guy, Scott. Oh, come on, man. Nah, it didn't do it for me. There's a lot of moves that were made where you're like, that ain't it. That ain't it. You know what? I don't mind it. Mixing Bills football and wrestling, yo, that's a thing for me. I will do that all day. 90s Bills, better running and better defense, I believe. And guess what? Guess what the difference is? What we didn't have: run game and a solid defense. So we know what we got to fix. We know what we got to fix. Run game and defense. We got to. Special teams was all right. But we got to fix it. We got to fix it, man. Yo, Del Toro says, yo, when Hogan stole Miss Elizabeth from Macho Man, yo, you're bringing me back, man. You bringing me back. Macho Man was heated. He was not happy about that, man. And that's a dirty move. That was a super dirty move. I'm not a fan of that whatsoever. What's that? Yeah. We're talking wrestling a little bit.
Razor Ramon.
The Razor?
No,
Machismo?
Jake the Snake.
Oh, you're a Jake the Snake fan?
I was. Bushwhackers.
Bushwhackers. You're funny. Hold on, let me take that banner off.
I did. I love them.
Bushwhackers were weak. Yo, y'all remember Jim Duggan?
And Bret Hart. He's Canadian.
Jim Duggan's shtick was so corny, but they loved him.
They were
with the 2x4, walking around with a 2x4 on his shoulder and gives you one of these. I always enjoyed when Jim Duggan got his ass whooped. When he got his ass whooped, I loved it. I was like, yo, whoop his ass. Whoop it good. Whoop it real good. I always liked it. Anyway, I digress. We're getting into this wrestling talk. I should just make a whole wrestling channel, I swear.
Everything was better in the 80s and the 90s, though.
Golly, it brings me back. Yo, Bobby says Jim Duggan was my guy. Yo, fuck Jim Duggan. Jim Duggan with a stupid 2x4. Oh, man. Y'all are bringing me back, man. I apologize. So let me... If you guys make me there, I'll go there. You know me, I will. Anyway, so here's a question for y'all. I gotta hold on a second. I got Michelle. Michelle Holloman says, yo, tell me why I bet on FanDuel and I put $10 and almost won 90,000. On what?
What?
But one punk ass game stopped me. I'm here for my therapy session. Whoa. $10 would have won you 90,000.
What is she playing? Why aren't you playing that?
First of all, it's a he. Don't you remember? We talked about this.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're
right.
It's Michelle. It's Michelle.
I was gonna say you're saying it wrong.
It's Michelle. He's French. I'm assuming. I'm only assuming he is, but it should be. Yo, what did you bet on that got you a $90,000 payout with $10 down? That must have been a massive parlay and a ridiculous one. That's like
parlay. Sounds so fancy.
That's a massive parlay that's not gonna go nowhere. That's what that sounds like. Somebody said the queen is here.
Ayo.
Relax.
They mean me.
Rico, slide to your right, my man. Yo, let me slide for real. Yo, slide to the right, my man. Let your girl in.
That is hilarious.
Yo, come on in.
Drinking with Gina.
They told me to slide. Yo, that is hilarious, fam. The fact you say, yo, slide to your right, my man. Yo, let her in. Yo, slide over, bro. Stop taking the camera. Slide that shit over. Yo, stupid. Let me tell you something though. We are trying not to cuss as much. At least I am.
Okay, I'll try.
What's that?
I'll try.
You're gonna try? I'm trying to remain from Rated R Rico, and you should remain from being Rated R Gina. Can you try that? They said the consigliere is back. The consigliere is back. They're calling you the consigliere. She's back.
Well, down the hatch.
My man said, yo, I have a 2x4 signed by Jim Duggan. Yo, you're lying. Corey Buffalo, you're such a liar.
That'd be amazing.
Yo, hacksaw, man. Get out of here with that hacksaw nonsense. No way. But anyway, question for you guys. Is it bad to I'm trying to know where I want to be. We're gonna talk about Brady. The topic right now is Tom Brady.
I hope he wins.
Okay, so this is where we're gonna get to.
Oh, okay.
Who has more to lose in this game? Tom Brady or Pat Mahomes in this?
Both. I'd say
who has more to lose?
He's been around for so long, and he's only been with Belichick, and this is the one year where he can prove that it's just him.
Yeah,
that's all.
So you feel like he
took Tampa from where?
Well, Tampa was a good team.
I know,
though.
But it's Brady. I do you know what though? I'm biased because I don't fucking like Pat Mahomes. There goes my.
You don't like him either?
I don't.
There's a whole lot of people that don't.
I don't like his voice. His girlfriend annoys me. Everything about the man. it's one of those things though, like where I do respect him. You can't even say he's not a good player, but there's something about him that just ugh. I see his face and I'm like, I don't like him.
You don't like him
at all.
But
I see Brady and I'm like,
we all agree.
But I still want him to win.
We actually all agree.
Oh really?
I'm with you. I'm not rooting.
Well,
I'm rooting because I don't like the Patriots. The fact he's not on the Patriots, he's way more likable, much more likable. And I'm actually wanting.
How do you think Belichick feels right now?
Belichick is heated. You know that meme that Bernie Sanders is sitting like this.
Who am I?
Yeah, you could be. But Bernie Sanders sitting like this. This is what Belichick's gonna be sitting like this, legs crossed with his dog Nike.
Just pissed.
Him and Nike are gonna be sitting together watching the game, just pissed. He doesn't want Brady to win. I guarantee you, he doesn't want Brady to win.
I bet a part of him wants.
No, he does not.
Oh,
because now
he's giving you like so much that
it's
you
like
have to.
it's like when Shaq and Kobe broke up, right?
Okay, yeah.
So a lot of times where, hey Kobe, tell me how my ass tastes, right?
I don't think it's easy to vote for Brady because it's like you hated him for so long. Like it's not easy. But if you're choosing Brady
the dynasty
Mahomes,
killer,
it's
ask Wilson
Brady.
and Kurt Warner. Yo, facts, man. If Brady can just break up that little, because we can't have the Chiefs go back to back. We can't have them go back to back. Run it back. How dare you? First of all, run it back, boy. Please, we can't have that.
He's right. Both teams suck. For the first time, I don't want either team to win it.
Who said that? Del Toro? Yo, Del Toro, yeah, for the first time, I don't want either team to win. I hate both teams. I mean, you can't hate the Bucks. Who hates the Bucks? You mean you hate Tom Brady? That's a different ballgame.
Jake
I get
the
that.
Snake. See? I'm
Who said Jake the Snake? Who said that? Justin?
No, click on it. New Mexico.
Oh, New Mexico EG. Yo, Jake the Snake Roberts? Yeah, Jake the Snake was all right. But, I mean, taking the snake out and, that always freaked me out a little bit.
I know. I hate them, too.
I love Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect? I absolutely love Mr. Perfect. You take his gum out and just spit the gum out at you and throw the gum in you. Oh, man.
I like The Rock, too. You can't not like The Rock.
You have a top three? It's tough to do a top three in wrestling. Do you know who your top three wrestlers are?
Maybe Triple H. It depends what.
You like Triple H?
Yeah, but it depends what era. I also like Trish Stratus. So I feel like maybe.
I think everybody likes Trish Stratus.
Well, yeah. You know
who I didn't like? Sable. Not a fan of Sable.
I was gonna say China.
No, China. I started to like China later on, but Sable. Yeah. Sable was so whack, whack. But anyway, Lex Luger. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Do I like snakes? No, I definitely.
Yo, Lex Luger's from Buffalo. Get out of here.
No, he's not.
That's actually dope.
Do you remember the time that what's his face took off his shirt and you were like, "What? He's ripped."
McMahon?
Yeah.
Vince
McMahon. I was like,
Vince McMahon when he took off his shirt walking down the
jacked. Yeah.
Doing that stupid smirk on his face. I love
Vince McMahon.
Let me tell you, Vince McMahon, one of the greatest owners ever.
Yeah.
I love Vince McMahon.
By far.
Vince McMahon was a great actor. Him and Austin.
Not wrestling.
Yo, listen, when you guys get me talking about football, like you guys get me talking about wrestling, I just go nuts.
Wrestling's so good. If you watch the old wrestlings, like we always put on like the old
Roddy
wrestlings to watch.
Yeah, Lex Luger is from Orchard Park. That's hilarious.
Wow, that's awesome.
That is actually pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. So anyway,
what in your room?
So my question is, so more to lose.
Bret Hart, all-time favorite. Yeah, same. And he's Canadian, actually.
Who, Bret Hart?
Alberta.
Yeah, Bret Hart is one of my favorids.
Yeah, and his brother.
When he put you in a sharpshooter, it's over.
Yep.
It's over. And I'm
Ric
of the
Flair,
opinion.
yes.
I'm of the opinion when Bret Hart punched you, he actually really did punch you. That boy had a fist of iron, man. When he punched you, he really did punch you. Yeah. I swear that people hated his ass.
Their hearts are actually, that's a really sad story. Their background.
It's a tough story for sure. My guy Jeff King. What's going on, Jeff? Mahomes, Brady is goated already. Mahomes can play, no doubt, but the man has got to get that swish out of his walk. I know.
I agree.
For sure.
Humble his ass.
He's got too much oil in his hips. That's the best way I can put it. Too much oil, right?
A little rust.
Yeah. You need a little rust a little bit. Stiffen up
too young.
Just a little bit. You too much. You too swivelly in the hips, right? Looks like he's advertising in a prison yard. Open for business.
Junkyard dog.
Yo,
hilarious.
Jeff King, you're a fool.
That's actually amazing.
You are a fool, my man. You know what though? I absolutely loved Kurt Angle.
Yes, you did.
Kurt Angle? I loved Kurt Angle. I'm like a fan of the an interesting background, like, you know what I mean? Like, celebrated, and he had a good attitude, like hilarious. a wrestler that can give you good attitude and is hilarious, that can play to the crowd. It's a
Who is the most entertaining female wrestler? Trish.
the most interesting one.
To me.
Rico, you ever watch Sting back in the day? Sting, I was never a big fan of Sting. In WCW, it was alright.
John Cena. But nobody can ever find him.
Who was the best female wrestler?
Yeah.
Do you remember? Was it Marlena? Was it Marlena? Who was Goldust's little partner? I always liked her. She was a little tiny little thing. I think it was Marlena.
The redhead? No,
no, it was a blonde. If you guys know who I'm talking about.
Who's the redheaded one? Oh, what was her name?
I have no idea. But anyway,
I don't know. I like Trish.
I'm gonna go to this. So more to lose, I think, in my opinion, in this game.
Can you dig it?
Was it Scary Sherry? Everybody loves Scary Sherry. Everybody loves Scary Sherry. That was the girl.
I had dinner with Trish, and I think that since then, I always loved her.
Goldust has slept on. I'm gonna tell you about. I don't want to get into that, man. Goldust has slept on. Hold on. Who'd you say?
Trish.
You had dinner with Trish Stratus?
Remember? And Triple H and Viscera and whatever. And then I went.
Viscera.
I told you that. I met at Lone Star. We all had supper, and then I went to their.
Don't talk to me. Talk to the people. You're the one talking about.
Wrestling match. They gave me front row tickets. I randomly saw them hungover one day at Lone Star when they were having supper, and they invited me to sit with them. They're gigantic in real life, by the way.
Viscera's huge.
He took up the whole booth, and Lone Star booths are humongous. I mean, no, to Americans, it's probably no, they're average. To Canadians, this person was gigantic. They were awesome. Though.
Lita was fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on a second. What was Trish Stratus like?
Amazing. I absolutely had the biggest girl crush on her after.
Yo, she was fine.
Instantly.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
not even going front.
No,
she was
you
fine.
Can't. And in real life, I feel like she was even better looking in real life. You know how usually it's the other way around. In real life, I was like, I'm in love with you. She was just
No, I get you.
She was everything. I loved her.
I get you.
I've been
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. My God, you guys are taking me way back. Listen, we're not getting to wrestling.
Sorry.
We'll do it another time.
That was my
I swear, but I'll open up a damn wrestling freaking go back in day and just talk about wrestling all day, man. I can do it.
There's a documentary that we were watching. I can't remember what it's called. It's amazing though. If you find it, it's on Crave. Okay.
So hold on a second. If
Trish was a goddess.
You want? Let me tell you a quote that, and I want to know what your thoughts are. And I want to know what you guys' thoughts are on this as well.
Right.
Before I get into there, do you remember when Shawn Michaels threw Marty Jannetty through the glass?
Yes.
Loved it. That was like, what is Shawn Michaels doing? What is he doing? I think that's the first time I've seen someone turn heel. I was like, oh,
Nacho Libre, hilarious.
Yeah. Anyways, I digress. Tom Brady was told when I guess the guys were celebrating in the locker room and crying. Oh my God, we're going to the end. We're going to the Super Bowl. And Tom Brady's like, yo, what in the heck are you guys crying about? We're not done. We got one more game to go. Quit your fucking crying. Yo, somebody heard that and was like, oh, you're right. We are not done.
But he is right.
This is what you get with a guy like Tom Brady. Yo, shut the hell up. What you crying? We guys crying. When you go to the damn
we
game
have not completed it.
That's right. You go to the thing for 10 years. But
don't forget, he's also done this
10
for
times.
10 years. This people that haven't are like, oh my God. He's like, what do you mean?
10.
So they have very different perspectives.
10 Super Bowls is all right. Yo,
I like
Bobby, you're not wrong, man. Stacey Keebler.
She was. That's true.
Trish Stratus it takes the cake a little bit, but 100%. Keebler was all right, man. Lita was nice too.
Yeah.
Sure, there's a whole bunch of those girls that was legit.
Yeah.
But I will say this though, I'm Mr. Wick. Brady is GOAT. He is the GOAT, man. That guy's the best, and he could probably play for another year or two. I wonder if he wins this one.
Done.
Is he done?
I think he should be. You're ending on top of two different teams. You're the best.
Yo, that would be crazy.
Ever. He'll be like Brett, or he'll be like Favre. I feel like he's gonna go, maybe come back.
Yo,
I don't think
that's not even wrong.
He'd ever leave.
Yo,
it's hard.
Rico, that is half his career. Mind-boggling. Hate the guy, but you have to forget. Yeah, what does he say? But I have to forgive. I mean, sure, you don't have to necessarily forgive, but you just let it go. You just let it go. Let him have this one. Dude is legit, man. There was a.
I'll be pissed if Pat Mahomes wins. I will be livid.
I
feel like you don't deserve to win quite yet.
They're favorite to win.
Brady.
Some people, they're saying go out like Elway. Yo, win it and go, because not only does he win, he goes on top. He can prove that he did it without Belichick, like when Kobe did it without Shaq. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And when he
it's just
pulled
such a
that thing,
respectful way to bow out.
Yeah, man.
I'm the
And
best. Good
That's
day.
what I'm saying. And they said that he couldn't do it without Shaq, and he did it.
Mhm.
So you gotta give him credit. Buff Barry said, "Yo, Tom Brady said he wants to play until he's 45 and possibly beyond." Golly, man,
But
this guy.
imagine if he paid the Patriots and then won and then retired. That'd be even
No, the
better.
Patriots are going to be not good for a little
while.
bit. They're going to be in the
Get their
basement
shit
for a bit.
together.
There's going to be a basement for a bit. I need to ask y'all a question, real question. I want to know how many likes I would get if I chug this in like 5 seconds. Would you guys be impressed with that?
No.
Is that impressive?
No.
It's not impressive?
No.
Oh, can I tell you something?
Gatorade. It's not alcohol.
If it was alcohol, would it be impressive?
Yes.
What if it was just a beer can?
No. Like a shotgun.
Yeah, whatever. Is
No,
that impressive?
You just look like you're from Buffalo.
So, and everybody's gonna think
Or
I'm a hater.
Canadian.
Everybody's gonna think I'm a hater, but I'm not being a hater. I need your perspective on this. What is it that is so impressive? Josh Allen grabbing a beer. Actually, you didn't crack it. It was already
Because
open.
of who he is. No
And
offense.
he took. It looked like he took a sip to me. He went, and he was done. That thing is blowing up all over the place. That's my quarterback. He just drank a beer. What is everybody going off about? I don't get it.
He's Josh Allen.
I don't get it. Yo, it's insane. This boy could take a Q-tip, wipe his ear with his Q-tip, and toss it. Somebody would find that
He's Josh Allen.
and put it on eBay. And
it
put
would
it on
probably-
eBay
it would probably
and
sell.
he'd sell. Like, cut it out, people.
Why are you
Golly.
hating on him?
Everybody says I'm a hater.
You are.
Everybody's saying I'm a hater, and they're
Why
saying
are you?
you're such a buzzkill.
Right? Fuck. It's true. You
Yo,
are.
I'm
I
just-
love him.
I'm
Stop
just
it.
keeping it a buck. He drank a
Oh.
beer. Settle down.
I get it, but he's him. You're such a hater.
Oh my god, man. Yo, it's so weird. It's
Why
just
do you not like him?
Cameron. Yo, don't start that nonsense. You're such a troll. Why do you not like him? You're such a hater. You loser.
You're such an asshole. No, I'm just joking.
Yo, they're calling me Nick Wright. Rico Nick Wright. No, not even, but yo, fam, for real. Let's be real. Like, jokes aside. Man's drank a beer and y'all are just going nuts.
Because it's who he is.
You guys are calling me Rico Wright. It's not even that way at all.
that's
I
funny.
think it's just funny. It's like, yo, someone said someone sounds jealous. Somebody said, I think we laughed about it, but somebody said, I'd never heard it. I had to look it up. There's a scale. She called it it's when you're back in the day they used to use the scale where you could tell if you're gay or not.
What?
And she
What?
she said I was a 1 on the something
like a
scale.
gaydar? No, that's not what
No.
it is.
I forgot what it was called. She called it a
I don't
something
get it.
scale. And I was like, huh?
A scale. to
So
tell if
basically
you're-
what she's saying is like, yo, you have to understand like people love Watts. They love
Allen.
Josh Allen. And,
as do I. That's why I'm like, why
and
are
anything
you?
he does, they're just gonna love it because he is Buffalo. And he's like, you know what? Like there's a lot of guys that are like
You're killing our vibe, is what you're
that
doing.
could probably turn because he's that guy.
No,
That's what she's pretty much
stop.
getting at. He could probably turn them, but you're just not into him with
I'm
Rico.
in love
So
with Rachel Bush. In love with her, but I am not a lesbian. You're gonna turn me lesbian like all of a sudden because I love.
my man Barber
somebody.
says, yo, it's not impressive or really cool. Allen is just Buffalo goated.
Yes.
Yeah, he is. They just
Yeah,
love him so
he
much that
is.
anything he does is legit.
Oh, just so that you guys know, we're not against people that are gay or lesbians by the sounds of it at all.
No, I just thought it was funny that
But
a person tried to
I
say
don't
that.
think I don't think
She's like-
one person could make.
I don't
you
even know
turn
what
to
the-
be a lesbian or gay.
I'm not even sure what it was, anyways. But
Doesn't
I
make
had to bring it up.
sense.
I had to bring it up because
Doesn't
obviously you
make
guys
sense.
know I like Josh Allen, but it's like, man, it's getting to the point where it's like, come on, guys.
Kinsey scale. you
Yes,
just said.
yes, that's what
I've
she.
never heard.
That's
of
what it was.
this.
The Kinsey scale. She was like,
this is something like this.
it's
is
a thing. I had no idea what it was. I had to look it up. And
I've
she's
never
like,
heard of it.
Rico, you're a 1 on the Kinsey scale. I was like, is that good or bad? I was like,
You're like, thank you.
let me take a look at it. And I was like, okay. She's like, so the 1 is like you don't even look like it's either heterosexual, you're 0, and super like you're.
Is it like a
you're
1
at the
to
other
10 scale?
1 to 10 scale, and I was a 1 when it comes to like
I'm probably
showing love for
4.
Josh Allen.
Oh,
So showing love for Josh Allen, I'm a 1. I'm like, I mean, I love the dude, but I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna be that impressed by him drinking a damn
I don't know.
drinking a damn beer, man. Golly. What's Lukey saying?
It's who he is.
He says, drink the Kool-Aid. I mean, I guess I can drink the Kool-Aid, I suppose. But anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. It was just funny. It was super funny. So question for you guys. And you can answer this. What's that?
I bet they
Jenna,
do.
allegedly, a lot of dudes like her too.
I don't know why. If you look at her
Who you talking about? Oh, Rachel Bush?
Instagram.
Rachel Bush? She's a nice girl. She's a nice girl.
She seems very lovely.
Yeah, she's a nice girl.
I
She's
think
a nice
so.
girl.
Very nice girl.
Is it okay?
Who's Joy Taylor?
Joy Taylor. Oh, who said Joy Taylor?
I sound exactly like her. Who is that?
You don't
Who
sound
is
like Joy
that?
Taylor.
Oh no, who is it?
Joy Taylor is a very good looking lady as well, but you do not sound like Joy Taylor.
No, sound, not look. I'm like, thank you. No.
Yeah, you don't sound like Joy Taylor.
I don't know who that is.
She's a good looking lady. She's a good looking lady.
I want to know who it is.
Google her up, you'll see. Maurice Anderson says, "Yo, Bill's gonna be hating on Tom like Day was on Craig and Next Friday when he went out to get the number." Oh, you're right. You're totally right about that. Totally right about that. So I asked you guys who has more to lose, Tom Brady or
Colin girl. I have to
what's her
find it.
face?
Joy.
Yeah, Joy Taylor. You can look her up. Who has more to lose? I say Tom Brady has more to lose because if he loses, it's like you went. They're gonna hate on him like
enough that he can't redeem himself. Pat Mahomes forever. Compared to
a little bit. You're right. And Pat Mahomes is just like, he's just going to get better. He's not even in his prime yet. Ugh. He hasn't even reached his prime, which is crazy. And Corey Buffalo, Joy Taylor is fine. That girl is fine for real. I'm not even going to lie.
I sound like her?
You don't, though. You don't sound like her. I don't know. I have no idea.
She's fine.
Yeah, she's fine. That's what he's saying.
She is fine. Okay.
Yeah, she's good looking. So, more to lose, Tom Brady. I can't see having, like, you don't have... The only way that my man is going to be like Pat Mahomes is going to be like, oh, I lost to Tom Brady is because he's been eliminated before by Tom Brady.
That is.
You know what I'm saying? So if he loses to Tom Brady, he loses to the GOAT. He loses to the old man. He doesn't want to have that. He wants to take down the old man, the GOAT. The young GOAT takes down the old GOAT. So he wants to be able to do that. So there's going to be some pressure on him too. But to me, the ultimate pressure is going to be on Tom Brady, right? And can you root for Tom Brady as a Bills fan? Absolutely, you can. If someone tells me you cannot root for Tom Brady, nah, you can. You definitely can. And you got to root. Like him, you got to root against the guy that just knocked you out. That just knocked you out of the playoffs. Yo, you don't want him to win the whole thing, but part of you can be like, you know what? But if they win the whole thing, at least it's not so bad because you lost to the world champs. Some people might look at it that way. There's ways you can look at it. But we do have a young. You know what? I like this. Who said that? CR says Josh Allen would be the new GOAT. Yo, Josh Allen, if he continues on the path that he's on right now,
chugging beer.
You know what I'm saying? 4,500 yards. If that becomes the norm with my guy Josh Allen, boy, yo, people better watch out, man. Y'all better watch out. Real talk. RC says, sorry, bro, I can never root for Tom Brady. He knocked himself for a decade.
That's why it's hard to cheer for either one of them. I don't like Patrick Mahomes. Like, I hear him speak and I'm immediately annoyed. So that's why I feel like I cannot root for the man.
You can root for him.
No, I don't think so. And then what I didn't like Brady, I'm like, ugh, but I'm like Brady over Mahomes all day.
Yo, Aaron Jordan, what's going on? What's happening? So we'll move on for that. So
it makes the Super Bowl not exciting to be honest.
It'll be interesting. It'll be exciting.
It will be.
I think it will be.
I think it could have been better.
So going into the offseason, I have to mention that there was a deal that was made, and I need to clarify some things for some people. Nate Peterman! Nate Peterman got himself a new contract, and a lot of folks thought this guy was going to be out of the league by now. But guess what? He just re-upped with the Raiders. The Raiders just took him. Yo, people have been hating on me for having my love for Nate Peterman. Yeah, now, clearly everybody knows that the whole Nate Peterman, not to mention Tyreek Hill, should be Joe. Are you talking about that one?
No,
or somebody else?
Missed it, and it was hilarious.
It's probably, you got to scroll up. But everybody hated on me liking Nate Peterman. But y'all probably don't know. You guys are probably just getting the tail end of my Nate Peterman spiel, if you will. Mahomes is a little light. He's light in the shoes. He's a little light in the shoes. But here goes, right? Let me just tell you let me just break it down to you how this Nate Peterman thing happened, right? So Nate Peterman is like competing for the starting job, right? But nobody was really looking at Nate Peterman. It was the year that Josh Allen was a rookie, and who else did we have? We had McCarron, right? And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. Nate Peterman is gonna win the job. Everybody's like, yo, are you nuts? He ain't no winning no job. I was like, yo, fam, Nate Peterman is going to win the starting job. Bet on it. Everybody was roasting me like you would not believe, but I stuck through it. I stuck through it.
Josh Allen.
Not really, not totally different, but I stuck through it. I was like, yo, he's gonna win it. I just think that he's just the better quarterback right now. I don't think Josh Allen is ready just yet. He's gonna win the job. Everybody roasted me, and lo and behold, he won the starting job. Boy, did I hear crickets. I heard crickets. Nobody was saying anything. They're like, yo, if he wins it, I'll even buy a t-shirt. I'll even do this. He ain't gonna win shit. Guess what? Rico called it. He won the starting job. Now, that was it. That was the extent of my my premise on Nate Peterman. After that, yo, he was on his own. You got to keep the job now. You won the job, but you got to keep it. And we all know what happened, right? It was just game after game. That Ravens game, whew, was he ever terrible? He was awful. Then you got the San Diego game. Blah, not good, right? Remember that game. So anyway, I digress. But the point is, that's how this Nate Peterman showed up. And then when he got cut, everybody's like, they started laughing at me. But I always had love for Nate Peterman. So I've been keeping it up because then I know it bugs a lot of people. And actually, I enjoy it because I still enjoy him. He's actually a nice character. He's like a nice person. So every time that he does good things, Nate Peterman. So that is the running joke with the Nate Peterman thing, right? We know he's not a good football player. We know what the deal is. But the fact that he's still in the league, yo, he might still be in the league, and Cam Newton might not be. How crazy is that? Keep that in mind. Nate the Great. And I even made I was the ambassador for I was the Nate Peterman ambassador. I was the only one in Nate Peterman's camp. And I think that's what made it even funnier because I was the only one and everybody knew me for that, and they still do. I think it's hilarious. But anyway, not to talk too long on that. But Nate Peterman got himself a job. Golly, that's craziness. Give Peterman credit for staying on course, man. John Gruden loves him. He does, man. He really does, man. He got a job. Are you kidding me? Yo, go ahead, Nate Peterman. I should try to get Nate Peterman on the show. Wouldn't that be dope? Me and Nate Peterman chopping it up.
You do it.
Yo, that would be something, man. But anyway, so the QB carousel going on right now, right? Matthew Stafford gets himself a job with the Rams. I think Matthew Stafford is going to be really good with the Rams. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's going to be really good. Rico, I got hung up on Nate Peterman's YouTube videos. I thought accurate as F. We were both wrong. Were we ever? Were we ever? When the bright lights got on Nate Peterman, he got blinded. He was blinded by the light. Oh, look at you jumping in with me. Okay, there, girl. Karaoke night. So
like you.
He was blinded by the light. He couldn't handle the bright lights. He just couldn't. It got too much for him. Maybe in Buffalo. Maybe it was too much in Buffalo, man, because we were starving for a quarterback so bad, and the pressure just got to him. Maybe that's what it was. Maurice Anderson says, yo, my daughter loves to see herself on TV. So gonna run the show back when I get home from work, so she can see the super chat.
Her?
You got it, Maurice. Maurice, you show her this.
What's her name? You can shout her out and say hi.
If you give me her name, I'll shout her out. But Maurice's daughter, Princess.
Adorable.
I hope you can see yourself on the screen. All right, here we go. So shout out to my guy Nate Peterman for getting himself a little bit of a bing biggity bing. He got himself a little bing bing. So good for my guy Nate Peterman, right?
I'm gonna wake up our children.
Hold on. Somebody said the hate is strong. For who? The hate is strong. Hate is a strong word, but when I tell you I hate Patrick Mahomes, brother with a burning passion in my soul, Naruto.
It's true. Like when you don't like something,
Is he that hateable? I mean,
yes.
I think you guys hate him. Do you hate him because you respect him so much?
No,
or you just don't like him at all?
Brady.
Oh, her name is Trinity Quinn. So Trinity Quinn.
Oh, I love that name.
I want you to be able to see your picture on the screen.
You're so cute.
You can get nice and close, right? And now you can see yourself. All right, Trinity Quinn. All right, now you go listen to your dad and go to bed. Time to go to bed. Anyway, or it's probably lunch by now. So go have lunch. Go have lunch. So so here's the deal.
And his fiance. Oh, she's the worst. If he's talking about Pat Mahomes.
I hear she's annoying. I don't really follow enough to like know who she's at or who she is.
I had to not.
But apparently she gets really loud.
So
Mr. Wixio, Rico Kid, who do you think the best backup QB is? The best backup QB? I'm in my mind quickly. I'm going around.
Tom Brady from Bledsoe. No, I'm just kidding.
The best backup QB, Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's the only one I can think of right now, and maybe Jameis Winston. Who else was there? That's like right now on the top of the head. That's who the backup quarterbacks that I thought were pretty nice. But that's about it, man. That's about it. Stafford to the Rams, legit. I think he's going to be good. I think the Rams are going to do some damage. I hope Goff does well. I don't know if the Lions team is built well enough because they got a lot of freaking. They have a
Truth.
lot of free agent receivers. Like Marvin Jones is gone. Galladay, is it Galladay? Galladay is a
Kelsey.
free agent. I don't know what's going on with him. So maybe they can try to run it back with him. I'm not too sure, but we'll see. But when it comes to that, that's where we stand when it comes to that. But nonetheless, man, Goff, I hope he does well. I really does. I hope he does well. Chad Henne, I mean, shoot, he looked good, and when Mahomes went down and he had to will his team in together, I guess so. Winston is nice. Nick Foles is there. You know what I'm saying? Nick Foles ain't the same guy, but I think Fitz takes him, man. Fitz is the ultimate backup quarterback. And if
It's magic.
we can get Fitzy on the Bills, man, that'd be dope. So Nate Peterman got his deal. Stafford to the Rams. I think he's gonna be nice with like Cooper Kupp. You know what I'm saying? Robert Woods. They got like you got Tyler Higbee. You got Akers as a running back. Yo, they're gonna be nice, man. They're gonna be really nice. Andy Dalton. Actually, Andy Dalton is good. Is a good backup
Hey, he was mine for my
for your fantasy. That's right, Andy
Yeah.
Dalton.
He got me nothing.
Rico just started a podcast last month. Can I get you on for a quick segment for Bills, man? Yo, hit me up on my email, man. Hit me up on my email. We can try to work something out, bro. We try to work something out. So Carson Wentz. A lot of people were trying to say that Josh Allen is another clone of Carson Wentz. I disagree. Right? I don't think they're anything alike. Carson Wentz is not poo-poo, but he ain't like he doesn't do it for me. He had that one good year, and then last year, like, yo, just no good. And you can't tell me that he didn't have anything to throw at. He did. He just wasn't good at it. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't good. Anyway, long story, two teams interested in Carson Wentz to trade him. And it's a lot of money to cut him. You can't cut him because it's too much money to cut. I think it's like $33 million if you cut. It's a dead cap. Can't do it. So if you trade him, they save $25 million. So that's what they're going to try to do. The two destinations that he goes to are the Bears and the Colts. Who is he better suited for? The Bears or the Colts? I think the Bears might do him best.
Birdie sits when he pees.
Well, that's such an old thing. I think he does best if he goes to the Bears. I think the Bears, they bring back what's my man's name? The receiver that was out there that was killing the game. It's eluding my head right now. But they got a decent little squad over there, and defensively you can't go wrong. But the Colts look good too. You give him T.Y. Hilton, you give him Michael Pittman, you give him actually, you know what? Come to think of it, the Colts might be better, but they have to give up a lot. They're gonna have to give up a lot for Carson Wentz. So we'll see what it is. And apparently they want 2 first rounds and they want a player. So it'll be interesting to see how they deal with that. Robinson, thank you. Robinson over there, that'd be legit, man. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Carson Wentz is going to be interesting to see where he goes. Then Watson apparently has nailed it down to 2 teams that he would go to. And one of them was Denver. Denver was one of the teams. And man, I'll tell you right now, if he goes to Denver, you got Jerry Jersey that you can go play with. You got Sutton. Is it Cortland Sutton? Am I saying that right? Who's the cat that's out there? I'm trying to think of the 3 receivers that are out there. And you got Tim such and such. I mean, I don't know the Bears players too well, but and then you got Lindsey. You got those 2 running backs in the back. So that's a good little offense to go to. But Jerry Jeudy and Noah Fant, yo, that's a legit team if he's able to go there. And then I think the other team that he was slated to go see, I can't remember what it was. I know I know that it was the Broncos being one of the teams. But anyway, long story short, here's the deal. There's a whole bunch of things that's going to be happening with these quarterbacks, and it's going to be interesting how it goes. We just know that Allen ain't going nowhere, right? We don't got to worry about like, yo, who we going to go and draft next year and who we going to bring in.
For you.
We're good. Yo, we're straight. We don't got to worry about that. We can just sit there and be like, all right, y'all talking about quarterbacks? Cool. We straight. We're good to go. So it'll be very interesting to see where he ends up. Yeah, it is Sutton. I was right. So you got Sutton, you got Tim Patrick, and you got Jerry Jersey, and you got Hamlin.
That's so friggin' Haitian.
Because he's Haitian. Shit, I gotta represent. And Noah Fant.
Guy.
So yo, that's a powerhouse team, man. But the Texans want Simmons. They want 3 first-round picks or something like that, and they want Nick Chubb. Is it Nick Chubb? I forgot what the defensive lineman's name. Brandon Chubb or Brandon whatever his name is.
What a
So
terrible last name for a man.
so I don't know, man. If you're the Broncos, do you make that trade? Do you make that trade? You get Watson, a young quarterback, young up and coming quarterback, and you don't get you don't get rid of anything on your offense. Your offense is going to be humming. So do you give that up? It's a good question though. Watson's not stupid enough to hold on a second. Watson isn't stupid enough to go to the Jets. I bet. Oh yeah, that's another team. He wants to go to the Jets. Don't do that. Don't go to the Jets. I would not like to see him in the Jets. I just don't want that. And you're gonna gut the team? Nah, it's not even good enough. Don't even bother.
You broke the chair.
Don't even bother. My guy Jeffrey King. Jeff King says, "Yo, I'm rooting for Brady. Thank you. I think we're both on the same team when it comes to that.
Right?
I'm rooting for Brady simply because they are already goating Mahomes. You know what though?
Exactly.
They're giving Mahomes a lot of love though. That's not gonna lie. It's true. Like any other quarterback, take away all those weapons he has. I mean, yeah. Then let's see what you got. He's lucky he plays in an era he does. He wouldn't have lasted back when he got hit as a QB. Yo, Jeff King, you're not wrong. Because you can't take away the weapons he's got. The weapons he's got is the weapons he's got. But put him in another era. That is a different ball game, man. Now put him in another era where you can put your paws on that man and you can put your hit on him. Yeah, you straight. You definitely. It's a different ball game. It's a different ball game, and that's for sure. Oh, you want to give him love? You're gonna give Jeff King, my wifey's giving you love, man. She's giving you love. Thank you. I appreciate that. That super chat. You know I always do, man. Jeff King's my guy. We always have our conversations. Anytime we pop through, we chop it up for good like 5-10 minutes. Straight football, and we good to go.
That's hilarious.
Trubisky's gonna be looking for somewhere to go. I don't know. That's gonna be interesting where he goes. And Kirk Cousins, apparently. We're not trading Kirk Cousins. Man, who the fuck wants Kirk Cousins in the first place? We're not trading him. Nobody wants him. Yo, Vikings are tripping, man. Yo, say it with me, Rico. It's Judy. How dare you? First of all, Judy. It's Americans that say Judy.
That's why I said you say it so.
Yeah. It's not Judy. Sorry, my friend. It's Jerry Jersey. Okay, for the French. If you look at his background, man, I'm telling you, he's Haitian. I'm telling you, he's not Judy. Come on now. Don't do that to you. Don't do that to that guy. Don't do it to him.
Anyway.
Don't do it to him like that. Don't do it to him.
Moving on.
San Francisco is rumored to have love Cousins. Oh my God. Really? That's craziness, man. Yo, Tommaso says, yo, Rico, where are you from in Canada? I'm in Hamilton. Ooh. I'm about 6 hours away from you. Yeah. I'm in Ottawa. We're in Ottawa over here. We are in Ottawa, my guy. So anytime you're trying to come up to Ottawa, if they let you,
so stupid.
Come through.
So stupid.
Come through. Here's an interesting note for you guys. I looked at the jerseys that are being sold throughout the league and who's making the most money on jersey sales. But it's not just jersey sales. It's like
Josh Allen.
No, but I want you guys to guess where Josh Allen is.
Second.
So this is based on jerseys, cups, jackets, mugs, calendars, you name it. Anything that the NFLPA agrees and has a license to sell. Where do you think he ranks? I'll give you the number one.
Top 3.
I'll give you the number one. Tom Brady.
Oh, well. Okay.
Tom Brady is number 1.
And
this is only quarterbacks. He is not third in sales, Deborah.
Russell Wilson.
Third in sale is Lamar Jackson.
God damn.
Lamar Jackson is third. Second, Pat Mahomes.
Oh, gross.
Pat Mahomes is second.
Many bandwagon figs.
Batman, Josh Allen's fourth, calling it. No, he's not fourth. He is not fourth.
Fifth?
And there's 50 on the list. And they're all players, right? Running backs, receivers, you name it.
Where's Russell?
Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
Russell Wilson is 7th.
Oh, see, I thought he would have been top 3.
Russell is 7th. Peterman?
My top 3.
Nate Peterman is not on the list because they said, yo, man, you too nice. Your jersey's selling too much. You gotta give him a chance. CR, he is not 10th on the list. 10th on the list is Cam Newton.
What?
Cam Newton was 10th on the list.
He's above Josh Allen?
He's above Josh Allen.
Gross. This isn't accurate.
Eric Ward, he's not 22 on the list. He's actually better than that. So we'll give him that. So I'll tell you this. He's top 20.
This is not.
Josh Allen is top 20. Who is going to get it? I'm curious. Who is going to get it?
9.
14th? No, he is not 14th on the list.
9th. That's my lucky number.
No, he is 9th. 9th on the list was a non-quarterback.
11.
So let me tell you who sold.
Quarterbacks.
No, the list I'm going to tell you. So number 1 was Tom Brady. Number 2 was Pat Mahomes. Yeah. Number 3 was Lamar Jackson. Number 4 was Tua. Number 5 was Joe Burrow.
What the hell is
Joe
happening?
Burrow was above him. Nobody's guessed it yet. I'm looking at the numbers
Because
and
that
nobody's
doesn't
guessed
make
it.
sense. This list
Nobody's
is
guessed it
stupid.
yet.
It's 13.
Number
It's fucking 13.
7 is Russell.
It's 12.
Number 8 is Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Number 10 is Cam Newton. Number 11 is Dak Prescott. Kelly Stibbins. Yo, Josh Allen is number 12 on the list.
What? Really?
He's
I
number
think he
12
should
on
be
the list.
Way higher than 12.
That is memorabilia of all, from jerseys to license plates to anything that the NFLPA is licensed to sell. That's what it comes down to. Like anything in between, right?
I don't like that.
So Josh Allen is 12th on the list. I expected him to be higher.
Me too.
I thought he'd be. Where did you think he would be?
I thought
realistically.
at least top 7. No, realistically, I thought
Top
it'd be
7?
top 7. I also thought Russell Wilson would be higher than he is.
Oh, my bad, Richard Rush. I didn't realize you said 12. My bad. You got it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. So yeah, he's 12th on the list. I was like, golly. So then I'm like, okay, who else is on that list from the Bills?
I
Or the
thought
50.
Russell Wilson would have been top 3. Honest to God.
Well, listen.
I don't
look-
think this list is correct.
Tua at number 4?
Yeah, I'd like to know who's making
Are you
this.
nuts? Joe Burrow at number 5, the rookies? Yo, that's craziness. That is craziness for sure. My son Chase is waving hi. Tell him
Hi.
what's up, Chase?
Oh, that's my cousin's name. I love that name.
What's going on? So yeah, man. So I found that very interesting. Cam Newton, 10. Not that Cam Newton's a scrub, but like, yo, Cam Newton though? Really? I did not expect that, man.
Mm.
Yo, Amon Mathis says, this is the Rico and Jenna show. I love
Drinking
this.
with Gina.
Great to see how the wife thinks about our bills. She always keeps it 100.
We don't agree a lot of the times, you and I, with some things.
Of course we don't. If we agreed on everything, that'd be insane.
Well, you're wrong a lot of the time.
Wow. I'm actually mostly right.
No.
I am mostly right. You just don't like to admit it.
No, that's not
You
true.
hate to admit it.
You think you're
You
right.
hate to admit it.
Because you're not right.
Uh-huh.
You're incorrect.
So let me ask you this. You know who Brett Favre is, right?
I literally just said that I think that's what's going to happen to Brady, but go on.
What?
That he'll retire and come back.
Oh, you think so?
Yes,
No.
He just won't show his privates.
Wow, look at you. Look at you. So
I'm
Brett
joking.
Favre,
I like Brett.
I want your thoughts on this. So Brett Favre,
Okay.
on this Deshaun Watson situation, he goes,
Mhm.
yo, I'm paraphrasing here. He goes, Deshaun Watson, he makes too much money for him to be just sharing his opinion. Just play. Just go to your team and just play. I'm from a different era, though. He goes, I'm from a different era, right? Where you just shut your mouth and you played,
Yeah.
right? And he's like, so Deshaun Watson, like, just be quiet and play. First of all, shut
You're
the
not
fuck
really
up,
the
Brett Favre.
place. Yeah.
Number one,
yeah.
all right? Number 2,
Yeah.
Brett Favre, talking about shut up and play, he forced himself out of Green Bay. When Aaron Rodgers was pushing him out and he didn't want to leave yet, they were like, yo, we got it. Yo, you're done. So what he did
Ooh.
was he forced himself to the Vikings. Brett Favre speaking facts. So, talk to me, Cameron.
Yes.
Talk to me, Cameron. No.
Somebody wrote, no, he isn't.
So give me your facts and I'll give you my thoughts on this, right?
Mhm.
So he goes, he should shut his mouth pretty much and just, you made your money, you signed the contract, shut your mouth and play.
That reminds me of a time like I'm just showing up so it'll get fun.
I get in that too. Or that lady that was saying, LeBron, shut up and dribble, right? Just,
Yeah.
we don't want to hear your opinions on stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now, and I love a good discussion. So like, that's why I'm here for it. So when Brett Favre, Rico, the wife is always right, even if she's wrong. 26 years of marriage.
But
You know
I'm
what, Richard Rush? I'll
actually
take that
wrong.
advice. So Brett Favre, the reason I'm against what Brett Favre said is because he's saying, just shut up and play and just be quiet. Yet when they tried to move your ass, you refused, and you were so spiteful that you made your way onto the Vikings just to come back, right? And get back at that team. But when they tried to move you, you were not about that. You were making it you made it very hard for situations to happen for Aaron Rodgers. Yo, if they're trying to get rid of you, just shut your mouth and leave. Just be done, right? But you used your power. You used your fame. You used your I guess your prowess to kind of make a stand. So when the franchise that you just paid a whole lot of money, and I'll use that point too, right? We just paid you a lot of money. So shut your mouth. Like that, you've signed a contract. Cool. I signed a contract to be your franchise quarterback. So allow me to be involved in some of the things you're doing because I'm going to be the pillar. I'm the face of this team. Wouldn't you want me to have a say in this? And that's my problem with that. So when Brett Favre says something like that, it doesn't make any sense. So Bucky Brooks Somebody was like, yo, but he's
If it
from
came
that.
from someone else, it would be like, okay.
Hold on. So Bucky Brooks played in the same era as Brett Favre.
Favre, yeah.
He's like, yo, I played in the same era. I actually played against Tom Brady, against Brett Favre. And no, that is not the way we think. And that's not when you have influence and you're a good guy around the league and people like you, you should be able to say your piece. You don't hear what's his face in trouble all the time in the law, and you never hear that. He's actually a well-respected player.
Mhm.
So if your franchise quarterback wants to say something or wants to have a say or keep him involved in stuff, absolutely. Look, I'll give you an example. What's his face? Matthew Stafford. Yo, you've been in the league long enough, but you had a say. You said, trade me anywhere, but don't trade me to New England. What do? They're like, you know what? We respect you. We're not going to trade New England. We're going to go somewhere else. Although they got a good deal, but they could have traded him to New England. But they're like, yo, we want to get your input. So why can Stafford give an input and nobody says boo? But when Watson wants to have a say and nobody wants to say anything, it's frowned upon. Yo, you can't do that. You can't do that. But anyway, Cameron, what did you say? You said Watson signed a contract by a team. You want to make a decision, in my opinion. Facts. I'm with you in that. But you signed him. You made him sign a contract. But also know that you didn't just sign a backup running back. You didn't just sign, the second string receiver. You signed your franchise quarterback. So your franchise quarterback should have a say in what the hell you're doing with the team because it affects him. If you bring some bum-ass coach that doesn't know what he's doing, a GM that doesn't know what the hell they're doing, you're setting himself back. You're setting him back. Let's go further than that. A rookie that should have no say, and Eli Manning decides to say, you know what? Drafted by who? The Chargers? Forget about it. I'm not going to the Chargers. Yo, I ain't signing. Put me somewhere else. First of all, you're a rookie. You don't have that kind of say. But he did, right? So it's good for one quarterback or another and not for the other. Come on, man. You can't do that. Super guy. What happened to Andy Reid's son? I've heard reports, but I'm not sure. Oh, I'm going to talk on that too. Anyways, I just wanted to get that point across. So that Watson and whole Brett Favre, man, some guys that I know they're paid to talk and do all that stuff. But like, there's some things where you're just like, come on, fam, you tripping. Koala Bear says, yo, old school football is this. You get paid, you play, and you don't complain. Lombardi style. You talk, you walk. Facts. Because it's still that way. But things are changed now because of what happens around the league. It can't be what's good for the gander should be good for the goose. I've always wanted to use that saying. So if it's good for that, it's good for me too. You can't just have it one way or another. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. If you guys agree, let me know. If you guys don't, I'd love to hear your rebuttals. Athletes are people, not robots. They can speak their minds when they want to, especially if it's the franchise quarterback, especially if it's a guy that is going to lead your team, right? He's the face. You got to, man.
Could never.
Could you imagine if Josh Allen wanted to have a say with Brandon Beane? And Brandon Beane's like, yo, shut your ass up, man. You're just a quarterback. Be quiet. And then all of a sudden, Josh Allen's like, yo, he goes out to the public, and I don't know if he would do something like that, but he goes like, yo, these guys don't respect me. Like, yo, get me out of here. Right? Yo, he's a franchise. You think Beane would have a good enough relationship to do that? And I think they do. And I don't think that would ever happen because Beane actually respects his players. McDermott actually respects his players, and he would actually have them give a say. For crying out loud, he had Kyle Williams. You know what I'm saying? They had Kyle Williams involved in a whole bunch of stuff, right? When they were doing some things. So, like, come on. Let's keep it real. That's the Spud says, yo, that's true. Players should play and not worry about upper management or front office issues. You sign a contract, play. The other issues are the other issues are a moot point. It's not a race thing at all. Actually, nobody said it was a race thing. Not once did I say it was a race thing. I just said what's good for the gander is good for the goose. So if it's good for that quarterback over there,
the goose and good for the gander. You said it backwards.
What's good for the gander is good for the goose.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Is it? I think you're confused.
I'm so tired. I'm on like 3 hours of sleep.
It's not the case at all in this case, right? So to me, it's not a race thing whatsoever. And it's more so like we've advanced in times, right? Where social media is now around. Back then, you didn't have social media. You couldn't just voice your opinion on shit. Now you have social media. You can voice your opinion on stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, yo, involve the guy that is going to lead your team. It makes sense. And you can't just strap up and play. Hey, who you making me play with? with a bunch of nobodies, yo, fam, I gotta say something, man. Yo, bring me someone that's legit. Stop giving me bums. Your quarterback's got to be able to say something. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Andy Reid though, switching gears. So whether you guys have heard about this or not, this is probably gonna make you upset. So just bear with me. Andy Reid's son, I don't know what his name is. He's a coach. He's also a coach on the Chiefs. Okay. And apparently he had a drink or two or three. Who knows? He was drinking and driving. And he had an accident. But this accident was just not like he didn't hit somebody and nobody got hurt. Somebody got hurt. And it was a 5-year-old child that's in critical condition. And you're like, before.
The only reason you're right. It's, yeah.
Say what you got to say. Say what you got to say. Say it.
Well, I'm a mom, first of all, so that hits me in a really fucking hard place.
We're like a lot of people are parents in here. We're all parents.
Mad
we're all parents.
Like A1, you clearly have enough fucking money for an Uber. You have enough money for a driver. You have enough money for a cab. You have enough money for literally fucking anything. Leave your car there. Let somebody come pick you up. There's zero excuse. I lost my kid and put them in critical condition because you're a fucking idiot because you chose to be.
In critical condition.
There's literally zero. I have zero compassion. That makes me actually too angry.
let me put you in a let me
put you
in this position. I'm gonna put you in a tough position right now. Okay. You are
I would strip you of everything I possibly could if I was a parent on purpose.
You're the son that was the driver and
wait, what?
So I'm putting you in a position like how are you feeling at this point? Put yourself in the driver's shoes at this point. I just want to know like what are you like? Are you like
No, I get it because I have actually had a drink or two and I was like, but I'm down the street. You know what I mean? Like I get it. It's anybody that says, "Oh, I would," no, that's a lie. At one point in time, you probably have been in a situation where you're like, "Oh,
maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't,
maybe I should." But if you have to think, maybe is no. That's why. So maybe you should not. Then
Brooke says, "Yo, put him in jail."
Yeah.
Put him in jail.
Straight fucking up. You took my kid because you chose to make a shitty decision and now I have to pay for your consequence. Go fuck yourself.
Adam Shepard says, I have a 5-year-old son and thought of that makes me sick. I couldn't even imagine.
No, I could not. Picture Mila and Anaya because you decided to have a drink and drive home.
Because some idiot decided to like, yo, let me just have a little sip. Oh, I'm good. Yo. No. And somebody probably just say, yo, are you sure you're good? He's like, yeah, I got it. I got it.
Not okay.
It's not. And it's like when I read it, I was like,
when it comes to that you weren't swearing, I'm like, yeah. But I'm a mom, and then I think of my kid.
Oh, Dave said, "Yo,"
and then it's over because it's a whole wrap. Like I would lose my shit. I can handle a lot of things, but if you fuck with my kids for a reason like that, as a parent, that would immediately make you angry. Like reading this immediately makes
of course it would
angry because I picture the parent or like my nephews or my anything, and I'm like, oh. No fucking way.
The worst part is that like
it's not acceptable.
The head coach of the team, like it's his son.
Like, you're done.
It's his son, and you're like, yo, we have a game in T-minus 3 days, and like you got me dealing with this crap. Like
you're out.
Like fam,
you should not. But it's not just that. It's also your position as a person. What are you doing? Absolutely not. There's zero excuse.
There is no excuse for sure.
None. I have zero compassion.
He's someone that is a role model. That guy should be taken out of that role.
Exactly. It's
and he's probably got his own. He's probably got kids of his own. That's the worst part. Like,
but that's what I always say to you when you're going downtown. I'm like, just leave your car. Period. Don't even put yourself in the position. Get a drive.
It's tough.
Take a cab.
Because like,
leave your car.
I'm sure people have been in a situation like this before where they had their and it's something fatal that happened, and you're sitting there like,
nope.
And you're sitting there like, man, I just did that. I just changed someone's life. Because whether you didn't take someone's life, you ruined someone's life or you changed their life.
It's only down the street. You always think in your mind, but to me, I've learned that like when you think in your mind, like even if it's like, oh, it'll be fine, or I wonder if, or it's like that's immediately no, you should not. If you have to even think those thoughts, immediately no. Then don't.
Nope, I'm with you. And now he's got to deal with that. Has he
Yeah,
been
and
fired?
then as
I don't know. I
person,
think
as a person, you have to deal with what you've done after. It's not worth it in any way possible.
well, I'm sure he's going to be let go or whatever the
and it
case is.
sucks because it's not that I'm saying, oh, I don't feel bad for him, because you literally now have to forever deal with the fact that you did that to a kid.
Absolutely.
That sucks.
Yo, Richard said we're 1000% with you, Jenna.
Oh fuck, it's gross. That thought makes me sick.
Super guy says, yo, he's white and rich, and so unfortunately in America that means he probably won't go to jail.
You'd be
This is
going
different, man.
somewhere.
Drinking and driving, man. I mean, you could be true. Somebody that's got money. I mean, they always find ways to get out of the stupid situation. But this one is
you just ruined somebody's baby.
yeah. This one is like cut and dry, man. Everybody
Yeah.
knows it, rich or not.
Yeah.
It's you drink and drive.
There's no but what happened?
Unfortunately, you have people that have money and they've gone out of situations where you're like, yo, how?
But
How did
that's
this
more or
person
less
not?
like
So you never
rape,
know.
where there's two sides to the story, which is still like, oh my god.
Yeah,
this
no, I
is
get
a
it.
baby who literally clearly could not have done
A
something.
5-year-old, man. That's
a baby.
It's a baby, man, for real. Anyway, not to be somber, but somebody asked that question, but I was going to talk about it anyway.
Yeah.
But Chiefs son Andy Reid.
This is not.
What happened?
Is that true?
Oh, he's at previous.
Oh, fuck you at that
Game
point.
over.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean no.
Game over. But you know what? Some people might say, but he has a problem.
Yeah, you're driving while you're drinking. That's a fucking problem.
He's got a problem. He's probably dealing with something and rah.
Fuck. So my kid has to fucking pay for your shit? No.
I thought we said we weren't gonna cuss.
Sorry, fuck him. That makes me very mad. I don't care.
What makes him think that he was that was a good choice? Use your damn head, bro. Yeah, for real, man.
There's no
there's no good choice.
And if anybody's like, well, fuck off. You have no kids then.
There's no good choice. I don't want to leave my car here. It's gonna
have kids.
It's gonna get stolen. Boy, please.
Okay, so let's kill a child instead, almost.
Yeah, no, it really sucks, man. You feel for the family, man. Like you trying to go and enjoy yourself. You're in the new year. We're in a pandemic, and then some idiot is driving with that. So not cool. Not cool at all. So before we get out of here,
that just shows he didn't learn.
Clearly not.
And
Britt, that's his name. Britt Reed is his name. Good. Thank you for that, by the way. Run DMK. Britt Reed will not be at the Super Bowl. Clearly not.
That's not okay.
So not just to switch it up a little bit. Super Bowl is just around the corner. So what are you guys making? Food. So the other day we went to Costco and I bought this. No, we didn't get shrimp.
Yes,
we ate it all. But I bought these things of wings. So I got to season the wings. Nah, the wings.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about those.
It's because you got to make them right. So that's why we're asking. Hold on a second. What is that?
Like drumsticks.
Richard Rum. You got me saying Richard Rum. Richard Rum says, what 18, 21-year-old me would do is totally different from adult me. Father of 3. He's not a dumb kid. He's an adult. Absolutely.
Yes, that's how I feel.
100%. I'm with you.
Your second one, and you're on Adderall.
Yo, he's on Adderall as well. Yo, this guy was fam.
Better not.
That's craziness. It better not be breaded. No, not breaded. Richard Ford said, better not be breaded. No, not breaded. Not breaded. It's just gonna be regular wings, but I'm gonna season it and then I'm gonna make it crispy. I'm gonna do like two different batches.
Oh, I keep thinking about that kid now.
I don't know. It does suck. Homemade chili and homemade bread. All right, Eric Ward, I see you. When you make a horrible decision like that, you shouldn't be even on an NFL team. He will be a regular job like the rest of us.
No, you will be in jail.
Or his will take care of him. I don't know. Who knows how that's gonna happen? Who really does?
Ooh, that makes me angry. That makes me want to cry.
Pizza and wings as usual. I mean, y'all just gonna do pizza and wings? Nothing crazy. Nothing exciting. Nothing like ooh, like exotic that you're gonna make. Let me know, man. Something unique. What you guys got? If I was a parent and that happened to my child, I'd find a way to make. I'd find a way to make him exactly how I'd feel. I'd ruin his life like he did mine.
That's exact. God forgive me, but that's exactly how I feel. I would not. I'd be one of those people that if you fuck with my kid, you're not making it even to court. You're not. You ever see those courts where
it's not happening?
Somebody like attacks the person.
Yo, they're holding on, and then like police are there for that.
They would be like, "We haven't found them. They didn't show up to court," and I'd be like, "And you never will."
Yeah,
like,
it's a different bug. It's a different problem. Yo, but Brooke, I'm with you, man. Like you got to make them feel like it's a tough situation, man. It's unfortunate.
I would feel even less like if I didn't know this was the second one and you're on Adderall, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. That's messed up. That's messed up. Will the stadium be packed? Week 1?
Is it allowed to be?
I don't know if it'll be packed, but I think it might be halfway filled. I think it'll be half up. I think
That
that's what it
part.
is. Speaking of the Adderall, people don't realize that like being on Adderall is one thing. I had a friend of mine.
Mixing it
I had a friend of
with-
mine that was on Adderall all the time, and when he drank with Adderall, he was
Not normal.
not normal whatsoever. Didn't have a memory of anything. Did some stupid things. And you'd ask him like, "Yo, what happened?" I don't know. I have no idea. It's ridiculous. Jeff King,
And
bring me Jeff King. What do you say? What time is dinner? He said, "What time is dinner?" Jeff King says sausage bread. What is sausage bread?
what is that?
Sausage bread, like sausage in a bread? Like you talking about like a hot dog?
That's
You
what
talking about a
I
hot
was
dog?
thinking. I was like, there's
But
called
sausage
hot
bread.
dogs.
So you need to tell me what sausage bread is because it sounds actually very interesting. But if you're just saying hot dog in a bun, meaning a hot dog, shame on you, Jeff King. But I know that's not what it
like
is.
hot dogs.
I-
That sounded so
I
wrong.
bet you
I'm
do.
not gonna hear the
I
end of
bet
that.
you
You're
do.
Such a loser. I just pictured the meme of the girl being like, "I have guy friends," and she has like 9,000
9,000 little hot dogs in her mouth. Can't do breaded wings, man. It's not right. No breaded wings. But I'm gonna make it crispy rings. I'm gonna make it.
Had for dinner. I hate this.
I'm gonna make it crispy wings.
What
they say to
what
use-
did that just say? Blue what?
Somebody else said blue cheese.
Oh, is that what it is?
I don't know. I'm gonna assume somebody said blue cheese.
What would you put that on?
People use blue cheese when they dip their wings in it. Either blue cheese or ranch. Actually,
That's funny.
blue cheese or ranch.
I would never blue cheese. I said what I said. I meant it. Absolutely not. Ranch all day, every day.
Yo, are you being for real? Or are you just
Yeah,
you just
no, I'm dead.
you're gonna make them hate you now?
I don't care. No,
Me saying no, hold
no,
on.
they already hate you.
Me, yeah, I was about to say me saying the whole trade Watson with now you saying
But
that you
were-
want ranch.
yeah, but that was
Fucking
wrong.
public enemies
But you were
number one.
wrong. Absolutely not. We can't
Oh, you're gonna
barbecue. It's like -20 here. Ours is frozen shut.
No, we can barbecue.
Stop.
We can barbecue.
It's our snow.
Ground chorizo and nachos. Ooh, yo,
We love nachos.
Makula, that's nice. I like that.
Love
I can F with that.
Nachos are the
For
shit.
sure. Buffalo chicken dough balls?
What is happening, you Americans? Yeah.
Buffalo chicken dough balls.
We should make poutine and show them what it's all about.
I'm not making poutine for that. Venison poppers. Gross. Venison? Ugh. Can't do it.
Can you relax?
You've had venison before?
Isn't that like bison sausage? or
No,
something?
that's not.
What is
Venison
it?
is like horse. No, venison is it's like I don't know what. Venison is some kind of like I think it's a horse. I think it's a horse meat. Venison.
No, that's not. That's
Is
not
that right?
something. Horse meat? No.
Yo, you can
people
pretty
don't
much-
eat horses.
You can pretty much milk anything, Greg.
No,
No, didn't work out.
no.
You can pretty much venison. I thought isn't it venison? My
Mm-mm.
parents don't want to cook.
I totally
just chill and
understand
order
that
pizza.
feeling. When you have kids, you're like, oh god,
You'll take over for a
Come
second. Let me see what
on.
venison is.
chicken.
Where does it come from?
Chicken wing dip. What kind of chicken wing dip? What does that mean? It's deer.
Venison is deer.
Well, that's what they said. It's
Deer. Venison is
It's
great,
deer
bro.
meat. It is deer meat.
Is it deer meat? What'd I
Somebody
say?
said it's deer meat, and
What?
it's delicious.
Deer meat.
Oh, it is deer meat.
Venison,
We ate it
ugh.
that time at Rock's house. Remember?
No, I didn't like it. I was like,
It,
"Bleh,
it tasted
it's
wild.
yeah, it's too wild for me.
I was like, oh god, this is
It's deer
not-
meat. I said horse.
Ugh.
I said horse meat.
I know. That's what I was like,
Is it a
"Nobody
horse?
eats a horse? What the hell?
Can you not eat horse meat? I'm sure you
What
can eat
the
horse meat.
hell? Oh, see,
With you, 100% blue cheese is gross.
thank you.
Some people, Jenna,
No, sir, not everybody.
yeah, it's a blue cheese or ranch. People love ranch.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Ranch is good with pizza. I like ranch and pizza. That's pretty good.
Oh no.
But I don't really care for blue cheese or ranch.
I don't know.
They didn't-
I
they
like
didn't like-
garlic sauce, honestly, with my pizza.
But can you? What about can
Hi,
you say,
Apex Predator. That's a.
Apex?
How do you know?
Just trust me.
Okay.
Just trust me. Scroll on down.
Just say it.
Hold on. We going
Wings with ranch. Leave. Oh god.
Yeah, they don't listen. They don't do
Oh,
well
my
with
God, they
people that say,
canceled everything to do with me.
yeah, they don't like that.
Oh, guys.
They're not a fan of that. Get off the camera. Yo, you remember they said push over? Nah, man, we're gonna push her out. I'm no better though, because they're like,
Neither
yo, what
one
are you?
of us are
Rico, what are you-
welcome here? What is happening?
Hold on, go back, because I want to see what
Oh,
Jeff said. Jeff said, yo, I'll send you the recipe. It's banging. You need
I
to.
like mac and cheese.
You need to tell me what that is, Jeff.
You know what? Maybe I need to try blue cheese
Sausage
again.
bread.
Maybe we should record us trying these things before we
Oh,
say
yeah?
no to blue cheese. Maybe I can redeem myself.
You want to redeem yourself?
I don't know. I might try.
You think you like blue
I'm
cheese?
like, it's really good.
Yo, Jeff King, awesome, man. Rico, look it up. You can do pepperoni bread too. What? I might have to look that up, friends. I will. So for sure, I'm gonna be doing wings, 100%.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Wings.
That's
Wings
it?
for sure. And then I don't know what else. What do you want?
I don't know. Everything. Shrimp, taco dip.
No, listen. There's only like
Spinach dip.
3 of us.
Okay, yeah.
We're not gonna make all that food for no
We
reason.
might.
As if I said venison was horse.
Well, yes. I'm like, who eats a horse?
Yo, can you go get that thing from me upstairs?
Why are you
that
petting me?
box?
Don't patronize me. What?
The box.
Them.
Yep. Yes. Yeah, you're about to say it. You're about to say it. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, I
Oh,
can.
wonderful.
I'm stuck.
You gotta
What?
swivel
Did you
up.
break the chair?
Swivel up.
Just a second, please. I'm gonna hurt myself.
Pepperoni. See, if you guys drums or flats, you know what? I used to be a drums guy. Because like, yo, something legit about like just. But now I'm a flat guy, flat all day. And there's 2 ways that I'll do my flats. And there's this way where you grab the wing and you press it down, and then the meat's at the end. Boom, pop that, you're done. I used to do it that way, but now what I do is I twist, pop, bone out, boom, done in 2 seconds. So what I wanted to do,
Ow.
my bad, was share something with you guys, because you guys know that
Yes, garlic.
I keep
He's right.
garlic with
And
garlic
Parmesan.
garlic wings.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be okay. All flats. I'm all flats. Flats all day.
Ew.
This one's a drum. She's a drum
Yeah.
girl.
Like
Yeah.
right off the bone.
Jenna's turn to slide over. For real, right? So here's the deal. I want to talk to you guys about something. So you guys know that I always try to give you guys a little something, right? So I want the wifey to
Me?
I want you to hold something up, and then
I didn't know they
We'll
had
talk about
cologne.
they do.
What does it smell
So
like?
listen, guys, I've been telling you guys about
This one's
Manscaped,
broken.
right? I've been telling you guys about Manscaped. So here's what I got.
I can't.
I got the plow. Y'all need to get on that, man. 20% off. You get the plow.
They come up with these names on purpose.
Because you're gonna get plowed today.
Yeah.
You're gonna get plowed today. But before I do plow you, before I do, I gotta go and take care of business. And this is how you do it, right? If you guys don't like to use the razor, you guys don't like to use the lawnmower, yo, plow yourself. Plow yourself and then go plow the old lady. And that's what you go. You don't open it like
I'm not old.
you go right here. Just pop. It's like a magnet to the side. And then secondly,
Well, they should have said that.
you
At
guys
the
got
beginning,
these
I
things. For
tried
those of you guys that have a bit of an issue up the nose, right? It's called the weed whacker.
First of all,
Shove
it
that thing
sounded
up
like
there.
You have a cocaine problem.
If you have a cocaine problem,
No.
whatever the case is,
I
and
was
it
like,
allows
what?
the hairs to grow wild. You have the weed whacker. The weed whacker takes care of that. I'm telling you right now, you don't have to get the whole kit
What is
and
wrong with
caboodle
you?
is what they say,
You're
right?
ridiculous.
Yo, just get yourself
I wanna
one thing
smell
if you
this.
want to. It's real. So 20% off. Use the code Fanatics. I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Let me smell this.
I'm gonna tell you something. 20% off. Refining the gentleman. Free shipping.
That actually.
All you
smells
gotta
not
use is
bad.
use the Fanatics code, and you're set. I'm hooking y'all up. I had a guy come to my work today. One of the managers was like, "Hey man, I'm so excited. I got myself a Manscaped kit." Like he knew, like he didn't think that we knew what was going on, but everybody else knows that we sponsored by Manscaped. And he's sitting there, and everybody's like, "Yo, why didn't you just ask Rico for the code?" He's like, "What code?" I was like, and I gave him the spiel. And I you know me, I don't just give him the spiel. I gave him the whole. You know what I mean? I hit him with one of those clay joints, right? I hit him with a good. He's like, "Man, how'd I known?" Well, shame on you. Shame on you. I could have saved you 20%. You got a whole kit. So
my hair.
there's the cologne, the new
It
cologne.
actually smells like it could be unisex. It's good.
All right. So there's the cologne, bang. Then you got the weed whacker,
What's happening
bang.
with my hair?
And then you got the freaking you got the weed whacker right there, and then you got the plow. You know what I'm saying? Double whammy plow.
I actually like their wipes.
Crop wipe for the hoe on the go.
The
know what I'm
whole
saying?
wash.
The hoe wash for the hoe on the go. You know what that? I like that. The hoe on the go. Because you know, men can be some hoes too, man. You got some hoe ass dudes out there. So for the hoe on the go, get yourself a little plow, a little kit, and you're set, man.
Refined.
And you're set. You're ready to go. You'll be the refined gentleman. And on a truthful note, On a
I don't
truthful
even have
note,
my nails done. I bit them all off. Like, you know what? I had beautiful nails until I started watching
he said
football.
pun intended. What's that?
I had beautiful nails until I started watching football and had freaking anxiety and bit them all off.
It happens. Now you can let them grow back because there's no stress anymore. Ryan Buck, shout out to my guy Ryan Buck. He goes, I grew up a Jets fan from Connecticut. I think CT's Connecticut. Now I'm a freshman at UB. Went back to my dorm one night to find all my Jets jerseys in the hall being used as a doormat.
Oh, I like their style.
You know what? Whoever did that to you,
That's an
bless
asshole
them.
move.
Bless them for that. Because sometimes you just got to clean up a mess with a Jets jersey. That's for damn sure. Look at that. Round sleepback. It works for hair. It works for the ears too. Yo, do I have hair in my ears?
That's what I was wondering.
No, I don't think I have hair in my ears.
No, you don't.
Is that a thing that you get a little older, you get hair in the ears? Because I don't have that.
Your nose and your ears keep growing, and so does the hair.
I guess so, but I won't need to weed whack anything in my ears.
Do I have any in mine?
No, you good. You straight. You good.
I don't even grow hair.
But I'm saying, listen, stop playing games, man. Yo, for the hoe on the go, where do we have? We from New Orleans? Is that how we talk? Yo, but for real though, crop wipes for the hoe on the go.
No,
you ain't got no time. You got off of work, and you got a little something waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? After midnight or after 11,
you have
and
nothing waiting
crop, get the crop wipe. You know what I'm saying? Put a little kit together, little hoe bag. Get yourself a little hoe bag
in your dash.
with some crop. Yeah,
Just
with your
leave them
dash,
in your
and you're good. You're good to go,
Dash
man.
to the car.
So get yourself Manscaped. But on a real note, though, the reason why that we have to like
Actually
shave and
smells
take
good,
care of
though,
ourselves,
doesn't
in honesty, it allows us to check ourselves to make sure that we are, you know what I mean, healthy. You never know. Sometimes you feel a little something. You're like, oh, that doesn't feel right. You won't know until you start taking care of yourself. That's why we do it. So it's a double whammy. You take care of yourself, but you're also taking care of yourself to make sure that you're a good go. So,
Says the person who wouldn't go to the doctor if I paid you an arm and a leg.
She wants me to get the old, and I refuse to get it done.
I'm pushed out 2 people, but yeah, you don't need.
I'm not doing it.
Again.
I'm not doing it. I can't do it. Won't do it. King Thriller, what's good, my man?
Ridiculous.
I mean, I don't know how many men are in here that got the old
Raise your hand.
Got the old snippety
You're
snip.
such a sissy. Fuck.
I'm not doing that. You know what I heard they do?
They don't take your balls off.
No,
All they're
they
doing is like
they tie a little rope around the tip, and then they lift it and they clip it to your shirt, and then they handle business about it. What do I look like getting that clip to my shirt?
I pushed a person out of my vagina twice.
Yeah, I ain't doing it, man. Can't do it. 3rd time's the charm.
You're absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I can't do it. No way.
With you. You're such a sissy.
Yeah, I'm gonna. What's the old way again? The pull-out game. That's what I do, man. The pull-out king. Straight up.
Well,
you almost
have any accidents, or I will kill you.
But listen, you were about to get children if the Bills went to the Super Bowl and won it.
And I prayed, and I did not.
I'm just saying, people were actually hoping for that. They were hoping for that.
I was not.
People were like, "Yo, go get it." See, look at Chelsea's like, "Yo, more babies." Chelsea said, "More babies, man."
No,
you need to get that.
I have no patience. I enjoy my children right now. And
yo, see, X-Law says, "Yo, I'm gonna pass on that." See, a lot of these guys.
Come on, y'all.
See,
oh,
thank you.
First
I can't
all,
either.
You guys can even get it reversed.
Hold on, somebody said I had it done 5 times. What?
Wait a minute.
Oh, he's joking. Yeah, I had that done 5 times.
15.
I'm just kidding. 15. What the fuck am I talking about? Yo, he crazy.
Oh, I was gonna say what?
I only know of one. Sorry, I only know of one, and that's my uncle. He only had minor issues, but no more kids. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. My dad got an infection from one, bro. No, hell no. Nah. Oh.
Okay, all y'all with your horror stories, please leave.
Not doing it. Not doing it. I will.
Kindly be quiet.
Yo, pull out. Don't be lacking. No, I ain't no lacking, man. I'm straight. I'm strong. Pull out game strong.
You better be.
Yo, somebody said you got triplets? Nah, fam.
Who?
No triplets.
Oh my god, no.
Yo, Jenna with the with the epic eye roll.
Yes, man. All the time.
Rico on the couch tonight. Rico does not sleep on the couch. Yo, I could be
he would never sleep on the couch. Even if I tried, he'd be like,
listen, let me tell you something. If me and this girl are beefing, you will not see me. What do I look like grabbing a blanket and a pillow and walking on the couch? And then the kids are getting up in the morning. Dad, what are you doing on the couch?
First of all,
your mother and
I'm too selfish to put you on the couch because I couldn't sleep.
First of all, you would not. I would not let you.
I can't go to sleep angry.
Push over. I'm going to bed. You're going to bed. Don't care.
I'd have to make you touch my foot.
Whatever. I ain't sleeping. What I look like grabbing a whole blanket.
I'm not a cuddly
babe, can you throw me that blanket over there?
Fuck off. I wouldn't give you anything. Sleep on the porch.
Yeah, not happening. Not happening.
No, you're too stubborn, and I already know that.
Yo, I've been married for 20 years and 0 children.
Oh,
And
you're a pullout
yo,
king.
for real, good for you, man. Good for you. But anyways, that's it for me, man. That's it for you guys. We've been on longer than I anticipated, for sure.
Pistated?
Yeah, I did not anticipate this. So you guys have yourself a great night.
Pistated?
We have
You're just trying to go pull out.
we have a big game. I hope you guys enjoy the game.
Wait.
I'm gonna try that sausage bread. I'm gonna look it up.
Oh, I'm gonna try sausage.
Sausage bread. I bet you are.
Wait.
He said that's an American thing, Rico. What is?
Did you guys ask what you think the score is gonna be?
Hold on. I love my hubby's foot too. Oh, so when she gets upset, she just wants to.
Yes. That's
Just
it.
give me the foot.
Stay away from me. Your foot is allowed to touch mine. Other than that, roll over and rub my bum.
No, we're upset when we're pissed with you. We don't want to touch you either.
But think about it.
We're
How
annoyed.
many times, no, about real talk, how many times, like, we've been married for
11.
12.
11. We're going into the 12th.
I don't know. We've been married for a while. I don't think we've ever really gone to bed angry. Like, maybe once.
Annoyed, but
Yeah.
not angry.
Yeah, but I'm always annoyed with you.
Yeah.
But
Annoyed.
I mean, like, actually mad. Like, I don't think I ever have.
Yo, he said, yo, you're ending it now? I said, yeah, fam, you just got here. Yo, I can't wait till next year, man. Super Bowl 22-2. Yo, listen, man. We are trying. I need before we get out of here. What happened?
Precipitated.
Who put that there?
At the bottom, it's so true.
Is that what I said?
Precipitated is
I guess
what you said.
no. I think they're making fun of you because you said it that way.
You said it that way.
Before we get out of here, you said you wanted to get their score predictions.
No, yeah. I wanted to see a game, or if
I like
it's going to
that.
be a low scoring game.
So
And
Chiefs-
I think it'll be a high scoring game.
It has to be a high scoring game.
Yeah.
Has to.
If it's not, I'm going to be pissed off. I have two things to talk about. One is the score, because I feel like it's going to be a high scoring game, like 43-37.
Talk about it.
For
Talk about
Brady, Tampa. The second thing that I'm so confused about
Let me give you a border. Keep
is
going.
what's happening?
I'm gonna give you the
How
full.
chubby my face looks on camera.
Yo, go ahead, girl. It's your show.
Let me get my angle.
Go ahead. Okay, go.
What else? No, I'm kidding. No, but the other thing I'm confused about is why they would get The Weeknd to follow Shakira and Jennifer Lopez. What in the hell is happening?
You gotta let it breathe. You just ask them a question and then you bring it up
those are
another
my
topic.
two things. I said I had two things. Those are my two things to speak on.
All right.
I feel like he's gonna put me to sleep. It's not that I don't like his music, but as a performer,
You don't like his music though.
I mean, I liked his old stuff like Acquainted.
The Weeknd's
and
trash.
like,
I don't care if he's
stuff
Canadian
like
or not.
that. I do like he's all right. I don't dislike him.
Oh, yeah. Sleep on the couch is an American thing.
So is wearing your shoes in the house.
Yo, man, listen.
What
You're
is
never gonna
that?
find a Haitian man, an island brother sleeping on the couch.
way
You're on the
too
couch.
stubborn.
No,
No,
please,
I
man,
wouldn't
move
even
over.
bother.
Move your
I'd
ass
be like,
over.
Just roll around and
The
face
same,
the fucking wall.
the bed that you're sleeping in, I paid for it too.
That
Move
would be-
over. Move
I
the
pay
hell
for
over.
half.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use it. No,
for sure.
yeah, I feel like it's gonna be weird. Like to see, I don't know what to expect for the Super Bowl.
Dave Cozy, instead of touching her foot, just kick her.
Fuck you. You can try it. I feel like it's going to be a high scoring game. I feel like the Super Bowl is going to be maybe a bit of a snooze fest.
The Super Bowl's gonna be a snooze fest?
I'm
Yo,
excited.
you're
Real
going
talk.
against two good offenses. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
No, it's gonna be high scoring. You always are. Every time that we've asked you for score predictions, you've always made them super low.
No, that's
Yes,
a
you
lie.
have.
No,
You have.
No,
3
it's not.
points, 13.
No,
Yo,
no,
fam.
No. That was the last one, but the one before that it wasn't.
Okay, give us your score prediction.
I just told you I think it's gonna be high. I said
What is it?
37-43 for Tampa.
Oh,
I said it. I just said it before.
yo, if you get that, we should put money on that.
Yeah.
So the 43-37.
Yeah.
Okay, who's the MVP of the game? Oh, wait. No. Is the MVP going to be
Brady.
a quarterback or is it going to be a
It's gonna be
non-quarterback?
Brady.
Brady's going
It's
to be
gonna be
quarterback.
Brady. Yep. 100%.
MVP quarterback. Okay.
100%. Yep.
Yo, let me tell you something. Who put Devin White as the because that's exactly what I think. Eric Ward, Devin White, Super Bowl MVP. I think so too.
Maybe too.
I think he's gonna have a big
I can
game.
see that.
I think he's gonna have a big game. So we got a lot of Bucks. 38-35 Bucks. Okay.
34-28.
Karens were getting mad just because. Yeah. there's a
J
whole
Lo
bunch of Karens.
outfit. Yo, J Lo looked fucking good.
When?
So did Shakira for Super
The
Bowl.
last one? Yeah, that last one was pretty good.
Shit.
Bucks 34-38, 34-28. Not bad.
Show my
Impressive.
comment. What is your
Which
comment?
comment?
Please.
Where's he at?
Where is
Yeah,
it?
you gotta scroll up. Yo, you making us scroll up? It better be good.
Yo, they look good. For
Oh, he
their
said, no,
age.
you messed. You got it?
Yeah.
Chiefs 43-30. Ooh, that's a good one. Somebody said
10-7.
Oh, you know what?
Lamar.
Look at that.
That's something I would have said. Oh, guys.
Chipmunk cheeks.
He's not talking about me.
Are you sure? My brother calls her chickmunk cheeks. So that's hilarious, Richard Rush, that you call her chickmunk cheeks because she does have them cheeks.
I have fat face.
No, you got chubby cheeks.
The same thing.
30. No.
What do you mean?
Totally different. 38-37, field goal for the win. Oh, okay. Yo, I've seen a couple Chiefs, man. People are rooting. Bills fans are rooting for the freaking
Shakira is fire. Ugh.
Yo, she's not wrong.
She's another
J-Lo and Shakira sucked. Cameron.
What?
Shame on you.
No,
log off.
They didn't.
Cameron, log off.
No, they didn't.
Log off, Cameron.
I'm not saying they like sang amazingly, but if you weren't entertained, did not entertain you. What is it?
Hi, Barry.
Were you not?
Yo, wait, I came to the room and the first thing I hear is somebody's having to sleep on the couch. Who needs the bed? Yo,
it would be him.
Barry, you and I both know well. Island men do not get kicked out and sleep on the bed.
What's with Tom Petty?
Who's Tom Petty?
Tom Petty. I mean, Free Falling. I know who Tom Petty is, but like,
how's that go?
Why is that? And I'm free falling.
Who sings that?
I know what you're doing. I'm not doing this with you.
Who sings it?
Tom Petty.
What other song does he sing? What other song does he sing?
Many.
Like?
I'm not doing this with you.
Do you know?
Yes.
Give me another one.
My whole playlist.
No, put your phone away. What else does he sing?
I'm not telling you.
You didn't know.
I definitely
So
know.
you're clearly not a fan of Tom Petty because if you knew Tom Petty songs, you would know a second one.
You're such an idiot.
The Weeknd performing at halftime dressed as a mummy. I heard. Oh boy.
Oh, this guy's
forget
an
about
idiot.
it. It's a wrap.
Point?
The hips don't lie.
Sorry, that's mean. What? Hips don't lie.
Somebody said the hips don't lie. So Cap, she don't know.
I do know.
Yo, when anybody says Cap, yo, I lose my shit. Yo, you capping for real. She doesn't know. Because normally if somebody knows a song, if somebody has an art,
Layla, that's not Tom Petty. That was Eric Clapton.
Eric Clapton?
Layla.
If I said give me a J-Lo song,
I'd be like, no.
Right now, would you be able to give me a J-Lo song?
Ain't it funny how you think I'm real? Isn't that? Are those not hers?
Who sings the "Cause I'm Real"? The way you talk, I'm real. No.
Oh, you butchered.
Okay, give me another one. J-Lo.
What, J-Lo?
Yes. On the spot.
I can't.
Jenny from the Block.
Yes.
I'm from. I am.
What is happening? That is not. He said, "My love don't cost a thing."
My love don't cost a thing. Yo, that's a bang right there. If I said to give me,
who sings Layla?
Said we were supposed to be out of here a long time ago, and we sitting here bullshitting.
Who sings Layla?
Yo, Rico's singing like a Trump. A Trump out here, man.
Who sings Layla? It is Tom Petty, is it not?
How does Layla go?
Yeah.
Oh, my man Bobby's a team Shakira.
Layla.
Yo, Shakira's bad though. Yo, Shakira just turned 44 years old.
I know. What a bad bitch.
Yo, and J-Lo's like 50? Is J-Lo 50 yet? No, she's not 50.
Yeah, I think she is.
Golly,
she
man.
Came out with her like skincare.
Yo, that was Ja Rule. Yeah, that was Ja Rule and J-Lo. You're right. You're right about that. I
used to love J-Lo.
She said, somebody said Eric Clapton. Who sings Eric?
Yes, Eric Clapton sings Layla.
How does it go?
Layla,
I actually don't know.
Got me on my knees, Layla. Begging, darling, please, Layla.
Never heard of that one.
Oh, I can't with you.
Never heard of that one. If you guys were to ask, if you guys wanted to see somebody other than Mr. Weeknd as a weekend, she's 70. If you need somebody else as the halftime show, who would you guys want? Who would you want?
Who would I want?
Yeah.
I love Bruno Mars. He was already on there though.
Yeah, Bruno, you gotta give it to somebody else.
Who would I want? It has to be just like one person?
Yeah.
Chris Brown.
You give it to Chris Brown?
Yeah, why not? I guess he's a woman beater, so no.
So Rico, what are your top 3 halftime shows? Yo, Bruno Mars was number 1.
He was amazing.
I didn't mind
Shakira was good.
Janet Jackson's. It was alright.
The boo pop out?
I don't remember the boo pop out, but the Janet Jackson was pretty good. And Yo,
Adam Levine.
Katy
didn't do too
Perry's
bad. Katy Perry did really good, and I'm not even a Katy
not
Perry
gonna hate.
fan, but she did a good job.
Katy Perry did a bang up job.
Yeah.
Yo, the theatrics. She had the big old thing that was I gotta give it to her. She was pretty
did
good.
Really, really good.
Those are my top
Prince,
3.
Yes.
Somebody said Hove. Did Hove never did that? Did he? Oh, you would like to see Hove?
Oh, but who?
That would be dope.
wouldn't?
Yo, the catalog for Hove, man, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Yo, would you guys like to see Joe Budden? Pump it up.
Please stop.
Yo, Joe Budden
His
would be dope.
podcast is fire, but that is it.
Yo, stop hitting on my guy Joe Budden, man. Yo, give a couple
Stop it.
moon music
I'd
tracks.
love to see Drake.
Drake would kill it.
Drake would get Drake. I think they should have got Drake for the fucking weekend. What? Like what is he gonna do? What? That's what I'm confused about. What is he
said,
gonna do?
Y'all are killing us by not knowing who Tom Petty is.
I know Tom Petty. He doesn't know Tom Petty. He's on my playlist and he's being an ass. That's the only reason
Sweet Caroline, bum bum bum. That's Tom Petty.
you don't know how it feels to deal with you.
Tom Petty sings the Sweet Caroline song.
And anyone that is a Tom Petty fan would have understood what I just did there. That is enough to know that you know. I know.
What did you just say?
What we know.
What did you just? What did you just say? What did you just say
It
for people
doesn't
to understand?
matter.
Well, all right, we're gonna find out when we see the comments.
Okay,
If
fine.
people are paying attention.
Okay.
Oh, that's Neil Diamond.
What is Neil Diamond?
Sweet.
Oh yeah. Sweet Caroline. I thought you meant you don't know how it feels. I was like,
da, da. You know who would really be good?
What?
Tom Jones.
I immediately thought of Carlton Banks.
It's not unusual to be
loved by anyone.
Okay, so here's do you know another Tom Jones song?
No, that I actually don't.
Shame on you. What's up, pussycat?
Whoa.
Yo, why do I know that? That's Tom Jones.
No, it's not.
It is Tom Jones.
it?
Come on now, you tripping.
Amazing.
Oh,
yeah,
Jeff King got it. She said, very nice, Gina.
Thank you.
Very nice, Gina.
He thinks I don't know.
Very
but I
nice,
know.
Gina.
I just don't give into his shit all the time. He's an ass.
Neil Diamond is Sweet Caroline. I don't know.
Tom
I don't know.
Petty is
I don't know if
great.
Eric Ward is right
Tom
about that.
Petty's so great.
I don't know if you're right about that, Mr. Eric Ward.
He's such an idiot.
Bruno, who's so? What did you say though? I'm curious as to what you said because
There's
they
a
got
song
it.
by Tom Petty, and it says, "You don't know how it feels. You don't know how it feels.
Stop singing.
You don't know how it feels to
You're
be
Eminem.
me."
Nah, fam. I'm not listening to Eminem.
I love Eminem. I think he's one of the greatest rappers ever. To be completely
Bruno
honest
Mars,
with you.
he absolutely killed it. He crushed that last time. Well done. Jeff King says, how about a little Earth, Wind, and Fire? Oh, that would be nice. You know what?
Amazing.
If you
Saturday.
if you could,
Isn't that what it says?
if you could give me any old school,
In September,
for
That's
sure.
Earth, Wind, and
If
Fire.
you can give me any old school stuff,
So I will know it.
any Motown 70s, give me a little Bee Gees. If Bee Gees can go on there, yo, I'd love it.
Yeah.
I'm a 70s head. I like that 70s music. That should get me. That funk music, I got it. That's my shit. Anyway, yo, they said, wifey, you're the greatest.
Oh, thank
Yo,
you.
you name any country song for this corny ass girl,
I'll know it.
she has it down pat.
1940s to now, I know any country song. I love it. He gets so annoyed.
What about that Fill Her Up song?
Fill her up and let me check your oil, sir.
Who sings that song? That's a real question.
I want to say
They need to put
Adam.
Chris Brown and Drake on a halftime. Yo,
That would be dirty.
not to get into it, but I had a conversation with my cousin, and we, all those versus battles,
Mm.
and we were talking about like who
Jelly roll. Yes.
who could do a versus battle with
We've done this before.
Usher. I said nobody can compete with Usher
I said
when
Chris
it comes
Brown.
to, and they think Chris Brown. But I'm like, yo, Chris Brown is nice, but he doesn't have the catalog to go against Usher.
Of course he does. What are you saying?
I don't think he does. I'm just saying Prince killed it.
Definitely.
Prince was nice.
There's
Prince
a
nice.
tear in my beer, and I'm crying for you, dear.
Who said that?
That one. How dare you?
Country is trash. Oh,
There's a
Richard Forbes.
tear in my beer,
Okay, we're
as I'm
done.
crying
We're done.
for
We're
you,
done.
dear.
We're done.
All right.
Talking about Slim Shady. No, we're not doing that. So, folks, that is our time. We said that was our time freaking 25 freaking minutes ago, and we're still
just
chopping
wanna
it up.
go make another
Nah, but you keep
baby.
bringing it up. I tried to make you like cut it down, and you just keep talking some more. I'm just saying. I'm keeping it real. So sign off, folks.
Well, excuse me.
Country song. Marley Haggard, The Bottle. Don't know who that is.
Purple Rain. I love Jimi Hendrix.
What is this? Do you know this?
Purple Haze.
Marley.
Merle Haggard. Yeah. Everybody like
Merle?
Haggard. He's super old school, like very, very old.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, but he's awesome. He's like
Wouldn't know anything about it.
never heard of her.
Never heard of her.
He's
I'm
like
good.
a Johnny Cash type
Sure thing,
but
friend.
not.
Can you sign up for the people? Let them know that's where they can find you, where they can,
It's
where
your
social media they can
girl.
find you at.
My
and all that good
social
stuff?
media is. You know what's funny is that actually people add me on social media on here, and I never know if it's your friends or if it's other friends. So I accept everybody anyway.
Yo, bye, Rico. Thanks for disagreeing with me on everything tonight.
Oh no!
My bad, Cameron. you know it's always love.
I love Randy Travis Ahmed. Oh, he's like my favorite country singer. That's amazing. Forever and ever. Amen.
You want to know every time I think of Randy Travis? Do you want to know what I think of?
What?
King of the Hill.
Oh my God, it's Hank.
King of the Hill is my
Yes.
favorite cartoon.
I love that.
That's
Patsy
super chill.
Cline. I love Patsy.
Okay, we're not doing this.
Sweet home.
Get ready
Okay,
to sign up
sorry.
and let people know where they can find you. Social media, where can they find you?
Seriously?
What are you promoting?
Nothing. I'm useless.
What are you promoting?
I have
Talk to the
nothing
people.
to promote.
No, promote. What are
I
you
have
promoting?
nothing. I don't even know what my Instagram is. I don't even have Twitter. I'm really
Oh
not
my
exciting at all.
Are you promoting anything?
My Instagram
There you go.
is. Oh my God, I'm so
Wow.
sorry.
But what are you promoting? Do you have a business that you have a charity that you're
No,
you want people
like
to
nothing.
give
There's
into?
nothing exciting about me.
Wow.
JLB 902.
JLB 902. There you have it. There you have it. Chelsea's
Never heard of her.
Chelsea's a big fan of you, by the way. She says, "Go Jenna."
Oh, add me.
Anyway, folks, we're out of here, man.
I am a terrible promoter. I'm so sorry.
We stretched this long enough. Thank you
I
for
have her on my Instagram.
for sure. We
She's
stretched this
cute.
long enough.
She's cute.
Enjoy yourselves. Have a good weekend.
Are we watching?
We will do this again Tuesday.
You're not going on after the Super Bowl to talk shit about people?
My team's not in it. I'm still hurting over that Devin Singletary drop.
Hmm.
Sorry. I'm still hurting.
I feel like we need to go live after. Ask the people what they want.
They're not gonna want to go live about no.
Why?
Are y'all with it if we went live after the Super Bowl?
Jenna's promoting Friday Night Wine Night. He ain't gonna lie.
That is facts.
When are you streaming next?
Tuesday. Tuesday is when I stream next. I usually like Fridays are chill nights where we don't really talk about much. Tuesday is when I come with the content.
Drinking with Gina.
Yeah. So this is more of a chill night, but Tuesdays is one of my content nights.
We need some Sunday excitement. You see? Maybe we should just go live and watch a Super Bowl with people. No, I'll be hammered. That'll be.
I like to enjoy the Super Bowl instead of having to talk and look and then talk and look and talk and look and talk and look. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Anyway, so she clearly has nothing to promote. So shame on her. So there's no charity. There's no
nothing to promote.
All right. Well, there you have it.
Sad.
So guys, enjoy the rest of your freaking night, and we will see you after the Super Bowl. That's a lie. We won't. I will see you Tuesday,
What?
and then you'll
my
see
God,
the
that's
Bills guys
a lie.
on Sunday. But we never know. We might make like a pregame before the Super Bowl. You never know. We'll try to figure things out.
Go
So,
Manscaped Bells.
Yeah. Don't forget, get your Manscaped 20% off. Good girl. See, you just promoted.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
look at me go. I'm a promoter and I don't
Boom.
even know it.
Get your stuff going. You know what I'm saying? And get yourself 20% off. I'm telling you guys, that's the wave. That is the wave, man.
That actually does smell good. Though.
Take care of your stuff,
It's
man.
Nice and cool feeling.
Take care of your things. Anyway, so folks,
Let's
enjoy
go
your
take
night.
Care of my things.
So we will talk. Enjoy your night. And until next time, it's your girl.
Ooh, and we're gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are tuned in to the Rico Report. I really don't know what to tell you.
That game was insane.
Welcome to the Big Squad.
Shout out to the Big Squad.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to the Big Squad.
welcome on a very special evening to the Rico Report. We are here. He is our team. This is the Buffalo Fanatics. Bing, 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 bing.